Wow, my time is incredible. I actually counted out for actually looking. Hi, everyone. Oh my God, that he threw me off. Hi, everyone. This is Lloyd's Jackercon game for Inverse World, the City of Blood. I'm Lloyd, I'll be your GM, and Adam, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hey, I'm Adam. I'll be playing Jisha Fang of the Spider Dojo. What does mine say?
It says that. You're doing great.
Spider
I know.
School.
Spider School.
What that?
Just change the dojo. It's dojo now. Fuck it. We've got an
Doesn't
Asian
make
theme
sense.
going on. No one cares. It's all good. It's fixed. And also we have Jose. It's pronounced Jose, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Jose. It's close enough, man. I'm
And
glad
there
to know.
goes our viewer. 100% drop off in the first 20 seconds.
Wow, guys. Just wow. Go on.
Well, I'm Jose, Jay on the forums, and I'm going to be playing Kid, a Goblin Folk survivor.
Right. So, City of Blood. Let's get this started. You're all aboard the SS Maroon heading towards the City of Blood. There's no real nighttime. The sun shines all the time while you're out. There's no like resetting of anything else. What you do get, however, is shadows of the other islands floating around. At the moment, you're actually in the shadow of the City of Blood itself, which is a city-state floating a little bit above the southern quadrant of the sky of the Inverse World. Yeah, by the way, Inverse World's floating islands, cage, blah blah blah. You got this. Don't pick it up. Don't pick it up. It'll be fine. It's nighttime. Both of you are asleep. Do you have separate rooms? Could you afford separate rooms, or did you have to sleep in the communal area?
I figured that I would have to work my way on here, so a communal area for me.
All right. And
I'm actually saving money and being ascetic by sleeping upside down in steerage.
sorry, could you say the last word again? I missed it.
Since my character can walk basically on the ceiling, she's just sleeping in an unused space in steerage.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
It's way cheaper, too.
It's not that it's cheaper, it's that if you use too many nice things, you get soft. And that's not a luxury you can afford in this inverted world.
I'll give you that. You've been sailing with the captain, Captain Douglas Muller Jr. You're not quite sure what happened to Captain Douglas Muller Sr., but he's not around and no one talks about it, or asks where his ship is,
Nice.
or why someone else is taking over it. And he's giving you guys enough board and pass to pretty much get you to the City of Blood. But after that, you're pretty much on your own. Why are you both going to the city?
Have to see Oren. I'm being reassigned. I'm on the path to have my own dojo, which means I have to prove myself and do a bunch of stuff and return one fact of interest to the Spider Clan, and it's a whole lot of business.
All right.
Yeah.
What about you,
Um,
Jose? Are you just working?
Well, the reason being is that I hate to do it, but I kind of have to call in a favor on Lana. A little down on my luck. And I saved her once, right? So I just need a place to stay. That's why I'm working my way. Just get back on my feet.
So, when the ship suddenly rocks, you're both instantly woken up. Or some of you suddenly find yourself falling the right way up, or the wrong way up, according to you.
I
Pretty much
stab
like-
into the ceiling with my spear and look. Just the slightest bit of disgust curls my lip down. You
People
see
start.
all my bandages and stuff, and all the adornments just go from right side up to upside down, and the camera reveals that I was upside down originally.
Sweet. People pretty much get up and pretty much start walking around wondering what the hell's going on. Some of them start running up towards the deck. Some of them start going out the side. You feel the ship shake again. Another thing has hit it. You're not quite sure what's going on anymore.
I'm heading to above deck, moving my way
Yeah.
through all the cargo.
Are you doing
Yeah.
upside down? You both get. I think you're going up deck as well, Jose.
Oh, yeah. It's sluggish. He doesn't move quick, but he's definitely going.
The sky ship that you're on is pretty much like your normal-looking giant ship, except it's made of this strange, like, what's called stone metal. Stone metal. That's what I'm looking for. Stone metal that supports the sides, while there's wood built in between each part. It's got sails and everything because it flies through the skies, through the cloud seas and all that jazz.
Are they bedded by like a meteor?
Pretty much? Yeah, pretty much like a meteor. That's
Okay.
kind of like that. Not embedded like a meteor. In the far distance, you can see what's causing this. Off in the distance is what looks like another ship, but 3 times your size. It's not flying any flags that you can recognize. It's not making any noise. All it's doing, all you can hear is put, 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 and you see what looks like cannon fire just embed into part of the meteorite ship that you're flying and explode. Your ship is under attack.
Yes, it is. I think as soon as he sort of feels the impact, he goes into basically, instinct mode, and he starts pushing people around, trying to figure out what's going on. Do we know any of the situation? Trying to get people moving. He's no longer all sluggish.
Okay. Oh, you're trying to get people to move. I would say that's sort of like not a parlay.
Sounds like charisma.
Yeah. Tell you what, make a defy danger roll.
Defy danger, and with what stat?
Charisma.
Charisma. Oh, I'm so bad at that. Perfect. All right, so roll.
Actually, stop. No, charisma. Fuck it, do charisma.
Yeah,
charisma?
do charisma.
Yeah. All right, 9 minus 1, so I have an 8.
Oh, you're on your side. You start pushing people aside, like, guys, what the fuck's going on? Holding, shaking some guys. What's happening to this thing? And
exactly like that.
people are like, what is this? I'm trying to be nice to you. Why aren't you listening to me? And he sort of looks at you and look like a bit dead-eyed, and he's like, we don't know. The captain just woke us up. He said it was an emergency, but we can't find him anywhere. Well, what's going on? As he says this, a cannon flies out of nowhere and slams pretty much right next to your feet. It's just about to explode.
Oh, God damn.
You can, as it's next to you, throw the guy in the way and get the fuck out, or you can try and dodge with him and take a bit of damage. It won't be much, only like 20. How much hit points you got?
I have 26.
Oh, you'll be fine.
I'll be fine if
It's not
I take 20.
It's not gonna be 20. It'll be like 19.
You know what?
Or 10.
I can't let this guy just get blown up, even if he's an idiot. I'm gonna take the damage. How much am I taking?
Yeah. Take 10 damage.
Oh damn! All right.
As the cannon pretty much breaks up part of the ship and you go flying across. The men are an absolute loss. The captain isn't here. They have no idea what to do.
Oh.
Right.
Absolutely lost.
Where is the steering column of the ship? How do you fly one of these things?
It's pretty much like up there at the top, but being able to steer isn't going to help you if the crew aren't moving. So you need to motivate the crew to help you out.
Alright. So Kid just gets blown up. I grab Kid before he flies over the side of the ship.
Okay.
He kind of mutters some things and just scrambles around to try and get himself together.
Alright.
He's still a little stumbling around after explosion.
Right. I guess I'm going to use On a Mirror's Edge. When you begin free running, start moving and roll plus strength. On a 10 plus, hold 3. On a 7 to 9, hold 2.
Okay.
On a 6, I still get 1, but you get to add a complication. So.
Okay. What exactly are you doing before you start? What are you feeling?
So that's a good point. I'm going to try and move through all the debris, get up to the wheelhouse of the ship, and get on the PA system and just yell at everyone, battle stations, and start running this thing myself.
Okay. Make me...
aid him in that?
Yes, you can. How many bombs do you have with him?
We have 1.
Okay.
What?
How are you going to aid his free running?
Well, no, I want to aid him once he starts stalking. So not after his free running.
After his free running. Right, do it. Make me a free run. And then if you're high enough...
All right. 1 and a 6, but I get plus 2 to that, so I'm at 8.
So what's the penalty? It's just hold 1?
No, I get to hold. I get 2 hold.
Oh, even better. And that's it?
I'm going to spend 1 to leap around, over, or through an obstacle or enemy in my path.
Okay, I think you can count the exploding cannons as enemies in your path. So
okay,
describe how you get past them.
Get up somewhere out of reach.
That's the wheel. Words fine. Describe what happens.
All right, so I just spin. I use my so you get blown up. You get thrown it there. I grab you, throw you behind some crates, and then with one step per thing I'm stepping on, just at one, and then it looks like it's a bit too far for me to jump, and I just concentrate a little bit and kind of soar a little bit over to the cabin.
Nice.
And then take the wheel. Is there, and I look for the intership communication relay.
It's a giant horn.
All right, I blow the horn 3 times.
No, you have to speak into it. It's one of those speaking horns.
Oh.
That's not going to motivate the people to help you.
Identify yourself. Identify yourself. I call to the other ship.
You get nothing coming back. All you get is more cannon fire. The ship is starting to look pretty bad.
All crew to battle stations.
You're going to need to give a bit more of a speech on that. All crew to battle stations is not going to motivate them.
All crew to battle stations, or you're going to die. I won't like that one.
That's slightly more motivating. I'll give you that. Make me a charisma roll.
That's where I'm going to aid him. And I'm going to aid him. As I stumble behind my crates, I'm just going to pull out my rifle and start pointing it at all of the crew and says, "You heard the lady. Move."
Thanks.
Okay, guys. Make your aid roll.
All right. So for my aid, it's what is it? It's my bond plus just dice.
Yeah,
right.
plus just dice and clear. Will you?
Yep. All right. So I have 1 bond, and that's a 9.
Okay. In which case,
what is my roll into?
So when you roll, Jisha, you gain a +1 to the roll. However, whatever happens to you, the kid is gonna get some penalty on his own, and depending on how badly you roll, it's gonna affect both of you.
Well,
you can do this.
What is my charisma? It is a +0.
Okay.
So I am at 6.
Okay.
I haven't run a crew before. I've run a dojo, and that's based on backbreaking labor for a long time. You don't just,
That's right. You just strike fear into them.
Leadership routine. I don't.
Okay, so.
Anti-mark experience.
You scream. Get battle stations, or we're all going to die. And everyone just stops and looks at you. Then the kid pulls out a gun and goes, "You heard the lady. Why don't you?" At which point everyone just sort of stops, looks, and goes, "Did you cause this?" Looking down at the kid, and then they look over, and they look down at you, and you can see in their mind they're sort of debating where to go with this.
Whether I did this?
Yeah.
I just shout, "No, you idiot! I'm trying to save your life. We're all going to die here," and I just run off in the direction of where we have our own cannons set up.
Okay. Because of the fact that everyone suspects you, they pretty much motivate themselves and run after you, and they start pretty much manning the cannons. But they're not gonna let you help. You come
That's okay. They're moving.
They're moving. They're shooting cannons, but they're completely fucking lost. This place, they have no coordination.
Okay,
just
so they're
going up, and the ship is going down.
All right,
Captain. We need the captain.
Check the quarters. Okay, you check the quarters. I need to check. Okay, is someone coming up to the wheelhouse?
Yes. There's a completely
coming up
lost
to the wheelhouse.
They're
using the ladder that I didn't see because I jumped all the way up here through the ship's rigging. And they come at me, probably holding a gun, and I'm just like, point at the ship's wheel.
Well,
Adam.
Adam, they are coming at you with a gun, but it's a very tiny cabin boy. He looks completely and utterly confused, and he's like this.
I just put my hand on his hand, and I shake my head no, and I point at the wheel.
And he looks at the wheel, and he's like,
You've probably done this more than I have.
No, I haven't. I have no idea what I'm doing. His voice sounds really light.
Where's the wheelman? Get the wheelman.
He's like, I don't know which one's the wheelman.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, okay, calm down. No, I don't say calm down. I slap him across the face.
Ow! How dare you?
You've been on the ship how long?
A while.
Well, okay. So when you're on the ship, what back does it usually look like when you look up here? Who's doing it?
usually the captain of the first mate. I don't know where the first mate is. That really hurt.
Go to their cabin where you probably spill their drinks and get them as soon as you can.
Okay, I will. I will. I think I. Then you can see.
You will, or you will, or it won't matter.
You see him start to shake, and he's like, I didn't think it was. Oh my god! And then he sort of like leans on the wall, and then he seems frozen. Coming back to you in a minute, Jose.
Okay.
I'm running towards the quarters to find Captain.
Okay, you're running towards the quarters to find the captain. You know where his room is. You've been here a while. The door is slightly ajar from the rocking and explosion.
I bust right in.
You bust in to see the captain is lying on his bed, holding as hard as he can a rapier, and he's trying to pull it out of his chest. His window is open. He's like, he sees you, and he sort of waves his hand like that, like trying to beckon you closer.
I get close. I run over immediately. I'm looking at the window, keeping my eye on it just in case, but I'm trying to hear what he has to say.
Okay. From what you can see, someone has taken one of the small mini lifeboats and is sailing away into the distance. You've worked in a crew long enough, so you recognize us as first mate.
Oh, damn. Okay, so the first mate is out.
Yes.
Okay.
In
God
fact,
damn it.
what's his name? What am I doing? You know his name. Let me just quickly look it up. It's James Scully, Senior.
Okay. I just screamed, James, what's going on? And I just aim my rifle.
He's a little bit too far for you to shoot at the moment, but you can still fucking try. And I'm not going to stop you from trying. He sort of looks at you, and he laughs, and he goes, "Sorry to be a pain, Jose, but the money was too good." And you see him laughing and flying off.
God damn it. I'm just going to try and ask the captain, what do we do? What's going on? What do we do next?
And he sort of grabs onto you like by the arm. He goes, "Downstairs, bottom floor, second lifeboat. Take the cabin boy, please."
Is he done? He's
What?
dead?
He's dying.
God damn it.
Dead. He's like, he sort of holds on. He's like, "Please take the cabin boy. He's my only son. Please."
Meanwhile, I'm marching the cabin boy, twisting his ear
He's
over
like,
to the captain.
And you come in, and
I throw him into the captain's office. Say,
Okay.
that wasn't so hard, was it?
and he sees the captain sees him, and he sees the captain, and the captain's like, "Go with them. Leave now before they get us."
My character's much more reserved than I'm being, so I just...
I love you're like, but I don't want to.
There's just a micro expression. There's just a beat of disgust as I flare my teeth and my nose goes up.
I just look at Fang and say, first of all, I didn't do this, but we do have to get out of here. And I just like...
I don't think you could have done that. You're shorter than him. You don't... You kill the captain. You would have shot him. But you wouldn't have. But, yeah.
He just, as he's hustling now, he stops for a second, just gives you a look, and then continues trying to hustle the cabin boy out the door and heads towards the
Where are we going? I spin around, still holding... I'm not holding his ear, but just grab him by the arm. Where are we going?
The ship shakes again. Now past like you can see actually falling off. You can actually see open air now.
Well, we're going to the lifeboat. Can you fly? I can't.
It's a boat. You row. All right. I'm sure we'll be able to figure it out.
I run towards the lifeboat.
Which one? Are you running towards the normal lifeboats? Or are you running towards the lifeboat the captain told you about?
The lifeboat the captain told me about.
Okay.
He specifically said one.
Yeah. Now, if you're going to try and find that, there's explosions going on, there's people getting their asses whooped, the ship is getting closer and closer, you don't know what the hell's going on. Make me a roll. I would say using your intelligence to try and navigate this hell. Yeah. Actually, no, wisdom. Wisdom would make more sense.
Wisdom?
All right. I'm gonna discern realities, I guess.
Discern realities?
Yeah. Well,
Gauge the
fortified
situation
or
first.
wisdom, I guess. Whichever makes sense.
I'd say in this case you know what you're looking for, so it wouldn't be this. You're not trying to see what's
Okay,
different,
right.
but you can discern realities too. That's fine. I'm okay with that as well.
All right.
I don't have any time to discern realities.
7.
I'm running out.
7. So you get
I've
one
got
question.
7.
One question. What question is it?
Oh no, I was gonna defy danger of wisdom, and I got 7.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. In that case, yeah. You get down to what you get there, and pretty much you come down and you see what looks like a small 2-man lifeboat. It's
That's good. We have a full-size person and a cabin boy and a goblin.
You're doing great. It's strangely shaped. It's not made of the same meteorite the Apple one is. It's more just a smooth metal, and it's got like a covering off the top, so you can get in and close at the top and sort of just drive it like that while lying down, and you have space for an extra person next to you. So 2 of you guys can manage to actually ride it just fine. It also looks like it's powered by something, probably not sails. But if you're able to get in it, you should be fine.
So as soon as we get to it, right before we start climbing in, I go, can anyone drive this?
Not just yet, because you see the problem is that because you took so long to get here, 3 other people have found it first.
3 other people found it first?
Yeah.
God damn it.
And they're standing over there and looking about to get in. And one of them's like, quickly, stop them, they're here to steal it. And then he's trying to get himself to get the fuck out of there.
I have the captain's son, right? I have the captain's son.
And they're like, who gives a shit? Carry on.
I shoot him. I don't even think about it.
Do it. I think that would be a volley. Go for it.
Yeah, volley, yeah. So I shoot him with my dex. And I have +1 or +2? Hold on, let me see. +1. So I am a total of 11.
11. Yeah, you got him.
Yeah. So I shoot him, and then 2 things happen, right?
Yeah. Yeah. 2 things happen because you get to pick 2 things.
Your bullets hit him, and he hits the ceiling.
No, I think you just hit him, and that's it for volley.
Oh yeah, I just hit him and I do my damage.
Yeah.
So it's +1 damage with my weapon, and what else? How else do I roll damage? Is a D10, right?
It's your damage
Maybe
score.
at the top of your sheet.
Right.
Yeah, top of your
Yeah,
sheet.
it's on my sheet there. And I'm gonna go ahead and roll that. So I rolled 3 damage.
3 damage.
That's
It's
terrible.
not enough to kill him, but it's enough to wound him enough for him to hit the ground and go, oh, my arm! You don't
Is he
think he's not bothered?
incapacitated?
No.
That's
he's
all I
still up.
need.
He's still up. He's not dead.
All right, I'm gonna step forward with my spear and just plunge it into him.
Okay,
Not
go for it.
very fancy.
Go for it. Hack and slash, do it.
Yep. I can get close to him because he's already on the ground. It's not going to be a lot of opposition. Oh, that's a 10.
Oh, wow. Yeah, do your damage.
Yep. 6, simple, efficient.
That's more than enough. He's on the ground clutching his arms, screaming in pain. He looks up and you stab him through the neck.
I try to cover the kid's eyes and hustle him towards the ship.
The kid
saying,
sort of
"Don't look."
struggles inside your arms and then just sort of like just looks away as well. The other 2, the one like next to the ship is like reaching for something in his pocket, and the other guy pulls out a gun and he sort of just opens fire at the guy that was called the lady with the spear.
All right, I'm gonna defy danger. I'm just gonna. How close is he to die to me?
He's about maybe 7 feet away.
All right, I'm gonna just lunge over the distance and try and force his pistol into the air. I'm gonna defy danger with strength.
Do it.
All right, that is a 8.
8. Yeah. You reach forward and you hit the gun into the air, but as you do so, he trips backwards, and you sort of because of the momentum you're coming through, you both sort of tumble over the edge and off the side of the ship. You are now hanging off the ship with one hand. You still got a spear
All
in
right,
the other hand,
I
though.
am.
Yeah.
Okay, I drop him.
No, he's falling off.
Oh.
You're just over the side.
You're just over the
All
side
right.
hanging.
I'm fine. I'm smiling actually.
Yeah, this is fine. You're like,
This was a
As someone who does this for a living, it's just like, 1 second. All right, kid, what do you want?
Whoa, you're not done yet, because you see, the thing you're holding is crumbling. You're going to need to make me a roll to actually get back up.
All right, kid, toss me some rope.
You can't, it's easy for you to just get back up, but you're like a bit worried, because the minute you put pressure on that, That's gonna probably break. So you're like, might be a bit dodgy on that side. But you're welcome to give it. You can try flip. I mean, it's fine.
All right.
I lunge over and I swing. I hold my rifle by the barrel so he can grab onto the butt, so he can hang on to that. And I go, come on, hang on. And so I
grab on and just tumble forward and just claw forward gracefully, just palm over palm style.
No problem. You guys get up, which is enough time for the third guy to place something on top of the lifeboat. It looks like a strange device. And he's sitting in the lifeboat, and he's got his hand on it. And he looks at both of you, with wide eyes. As always looking around, like, oh shit.
I'll put my gun, and I'll try to shoot him to disable him, not to kill him.
When you point your gun at him, he goes, not one step. If you do that, I'll blow this lifeboat and none of us can leave.
Well, what do you want?
Me in the lifeboat going, you guys look away.
Take the kid.
Are there other lifeboats?
There could possibly be, or there could possibly not. It's a little bit late right now. This might be the only chance.
That's not a good enough question for this guy. This little goblin's going to blow off your kneecaps. Right, make me a parlay.
All right.
What's your charisma, kid? I feel like you have a bonus to Constitution in that.
My charisma is -1.
Okay, I'll take this one. Mine's at +0.
Can I aid him by being scared with a rifle?
Yeah, go on.
I'm at a roll. All right. If you can get a +1, you need to get an 8 or higher.
Yeah. So, but I have a +1 with your bond, right?
Oh my god.
Yeah. So what did you want?
We can't scare anybody or convince anyone of anything.
I didn't think.
That's what I was gonna hope for a third player, so at least there'd be someone with charisma. Okay, let me see. How am I gonna rule this out?
Oh, mark XP at least.
Yeah, mark XP, guys. You're gonna need that. You're gonna need that shit at this rate, because this is the way this game is going. I don't even know.
Well, I failed my first roll, right? So I already got from that one too. So that's all right.
Yeah.
We're gonna make it. We'll make it.
You didn't fail first roll. You got 6 and above.
More XP than I earned the entirety of my session on Saturday.
Hey!
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I had some hot fucking dice.
So, he's sitting there. He's got the bomb in his hand. You guys are like, we're gonna threaten you, and he's like, no, you're not, mate. And then
I'm bomb.
He sort of, as you guys are threatening, he pushes the lifeboat away from the boat, from the ship, and it starts to float away. If you don't stop him now, you may possibly lose your only chance to get off this island. This ship. And he's watching you guys. He's got the bomb in his hand.
All right. Okay, so survive.
I line up my shot and I say, "Do I take it? Do I take it?"
I think you need to get in close because I think you can absorb that detonation. You already got blown up once.
I know, but we won't have the boat then.
Oh no! Like just get on top. Oh, is it stuck to the boat?
Yeah. Well, you can probably throw it off. He's put it on the boat, but if you can find a way to get to it, you can probably detach it. It'll take a while though, or a really strong swing, and an explosive. Right. That's a good idea.
Does it feel like a time bomb or a remote trigger bomb?
Depends. How good are you at electronics and mechanics and bombs?
Well, the way he's been threatening us, he said that if we move, that it blows up. So it makes me think it's not a time bomb.
No, he said if it moves, he'll blow it up.
Yes, that means.
So there's a good chance it's not a time bomb. It's a good. I mean, this game realities if you like some more.
I'm again. While this is going on, I'm going. Do I take it? Do I take it? Do I take it? And I'm aiming my rifle right at his head.
All right, so he's pushing it. We're here. He's over there. The thing's sliding away down the hatch.
Yeah, and he's got his hand on the explosive. He's watching you guys.
I'm going to. Okay, so the boat is being rocked up and down, right?
Yeah.
All right, so the kid is still running around, right?
No, he's in the corner, a little bit terrified. He doesn't like. Okay. Why would he want to be near a bomb?
I point that for him to run to another corner.
He goes, okay, and he runs into the corner.
Okay, so kid, move. Other kid.
Me, Kid,
while
or
this
the?
is going, I'm going to try and use the force of all the explosions going on to bounce my way up onto the ceiling.
Okay.
Okay.
Where
And
I'm
then,
most powerful.
and then what?
Okay, so I'm an 11 to defy danger to get onto the ceiling, and that's when
Okay.
almost all my movement works. So, 1 sec. All right, now that I'm there, I'm going to use Death from Above, drop in, grab this guy, drop his exploding device off the boat, or keep it on myself, and drop him off the boat.
Okay. Do it.
All right.
Oh, that roll though. Okay,
Yeah.
you can describe what happens with a 12.
Okay, so I tell Kid to run one way, I tell the cabin boy to run another, and during that Chris Voss, he's trying to keep his detonator. He doesn't know exactly what's going on. He looks back at me. I'm not there. He looks up. There's a shadow of him just on there. And the next thing we see is me holding the detonator, and we turn the camera upside down again, and we see him flying upwards past the camera, just screaming because he's been thrown off the ship.
Fair,
I like it.
The bomb is now in your hands. You hear it ticking slightly, but that's not really a big problem right now. I think you'll be okay.
All right. Into the lifeboat.
Yeah.
All right,
add
guys.
also the kid onto the lifeboat.
All right, the boy. We're not from the boy. The boy hustles into the lifeboat, and it's pretty much of a tight squeeze between you, the kid, and the boy, and Jisha. All of you are pretty much packed in like sardines, but it's enough for you to roll away. I'm not going to make you make a roll to leave because, quite frankly, you've done all the hard bits to get here in the first place. So you just pretty much get inside and you sail off. As behind you, you hear the ship explosions slowly take over the ship. You can see some other lifeboats leaving off the side, but that's all you know of that part.
Can we see the other ships still in the distance?
Yeah, you can see it. Once they no, you can't see it because unless you take up the covers. Are you taking up the covers?
No, heck no.
then you can't see the ship.
Okay, we can just hear explosions. Eh?
Hear explosions.
Uh-huh.
And so you slowly sail onto the City of Blood.
Oh god.
I mean, Resin. Not called City of Blood. That's not the name. It's fuck it. We're fine. No one noticed. It's fine.
Own it.
Own it. Own it. Oh yeah, feel it. Okay.
Oh, nice. I just figured you can click directly on the die instead of using these +1s and shit.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can just double click on in Dice Stream.
Wow, there you go. You learn something new every day.
Ah, that's useful. So, the City of Blood is a city, or Resin as we like to call it, is a city pretty much made entirely of gears. It sits on one giant gear at in the middle of it, and then almost every other layer is a gear building all the way through. There's passageways through it, there's paths around it, and sometimes during some days it turns to give different directions all across it, but it's built that way all the way through. At the bottom of it though, the bottom of the gear is just a huge landmass which is surrounded by you guys know how Rome looks like. Rome now, the Vatican Rome.
Mm-hmm.
It's those kind of buildings, but upside down, layering around the bottom of Resin.
Okay.
Alright.
And those are facing Sola, right?
Yeah, those are facing Sola. They're upside down facing Sola all the way through. There's a difference between the people who live at the top in the dark lands and the people who live at the bottom of the light lands. Farmers in this world are more revered than anything else from anyone else because you work upside down for the whole of your life. You're stuck in an upside down area. You have to farm upside down. You collect plants upside down. You get your wheat upside down. This is crazy. That's how it is.
Well, it's all relative, right?
What do you mean?
If you're upside down your whole life, eventually you're going to wake up one day right side up.
Yeah, for you maybe.
Yeah,
Not
for you.
me.
For the majority of people who can't live upside down and there's no anti-gravity, so they're not hanging upside down all the time. They have to actually sleep right way up because they're not used to doing it that way for most of them. Some people aren't trained in the Spider Dojo to be naturally like that. There's some members there, but not all of them are. And those who don't have to get used to it. Especially
this is a half and half not thing.
Yeah. the aristocracy who live at the bottom pretty much rule everyone else at the top. However, if you want to have a good party, you got to go to the dark side. That's where everything is. The parties, the houses, the homes, everything. Think of it more like upstairs, what's called? Above, what's called? The dark side is Detroit, and the bottom part is Orange County. Is that good enough? Is that fair?
That's pretty good.
That's pretty okay. That's. I mean, I don't know. I'm using American terms here. I didn't fucking remember what it means. But yeah, that's pretty much how you live. You come in to one of the side ports. It doesn't take much navigation for you to get in time for you to park your lifeboat down. And the boy, whoever the hell he is, opens up the top, and then he gets out. You can finally take a moment to look at him. He's wearing this like funky grandfather cap, and he's got like those suspenders. That's the one on his side, just like for ticking. And he's wearing like those big brief trousers, and he's got like a dirty coat on.
He's fancy, man.
Yeah, I know, right?
So I'm just gonna say, boy. So what's going on? Do you know anyone here? Your family? Anyone else?
He sort of starts to walk away, just holding his hands like that.
So, I think it's a second. So
he's on the phone. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, he's on the phone. Holy shit! So yeah, carry on.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna like get out after him and go put my hand on his shoulder and say, "Dude, we can't just let you run off. What's going on?"
I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just I'm supposed to meet. The captain said, if anything was to go wrong, I'm supposed to find Lieutenant Hazelton III.
Lieutenant Hazelton. And you know what Lieutenant Hazelton is?
He looks at you sort of like, I'm fucking 12 years old. Do I look like I know what the fucking goddamn lieutenant will be?
That's what I thought.
It's not like.
Yeah, he gives me the eye. I'm like, oh,
yeah,
okay. We'll find him, but listen, you just need to hang around. Don't just run off on your own, all right? And I'm gonna try and get Fang out the vehicle. And is there someone that sort of will take care of the vehicle as it's docked?
There's someone who looks like he'll take care of the vehicle. There's quite a few people who are eyeing up the vehicle. Not necessarily to take care of it though. They want to take care of it for themselves.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. You know what? That's the least of our worries right now. So I'll walk over to the guy who looks like the seediest. It looks like he'll know most about what's going on,
Yeah.
Best kind of guy. And I'll look at him and say, "You can have that boat if you tell me where Lieutenant Hazelton is."
Ooh, I think that's a parlay.
Oh, God, I'm so bad at this. But
yeah,
it's definitely a parlay.
Definitely.
And charisma. -1 for that.
Yeah.
And
I've got to get my fucking Dungeon World battle sheet up so I don't make a mistake again.
I failed.
Did you fail again?
By 1. I rolled enough on the dice, but I have a -1 to charisma, so I'm bound to fail.
Why do you keep talking to people, guys?
Because we need information. So the thing is that the problem I think is that Kid sounds like a guy who's been shouting at a concert all day, and then this is the day after his voice is just starting to heal, and he cracks a lot. So he's not commanding, and he doesn't sound particularly nice. So people dislike him.
I was like, dude, shut up. No one likes you.
Yeah. No, he sounds terrible.
I'll do the next bit when we get someone else, when Wasco comes back, because we can wait for him for a few minutes. That's not too bad.
Perfect.
And I can open up my parlay page once I find it.
Shit. Parlaying is not my thing, that's all.
I've noticed this. I've noticed this a lot. Let me double check parlay, make sure I've got it right. When you add leverage a GM character, yeah, let's leverage. I think that counts. Rules, blah, blah. something in the ones, and him that's something in Penifest, and the 7-9, the asshole coming. Yeah, he goes, yes. No, I'll wait for what's going to come back. Who I'm sure he'll be back in a minute. He's just on the phone for 5 minutes or something like that. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not recording this or anything. Although I have 8 hours of recording now. Oh.
Yeah, it doesn't matter anymore.
I know. I'm like, fuck it. I can run this all night. I don't give a shit. It's okay. So we need to entertain the folks while we wait for him to come on, because otherwise, whoever's listening to this podcast after we're done is going to be really bored at this point. So tell me, what do you think so far?
I like it actually. It's a really. I didn't expect it to be like 3 races that are so completely different from the norm, which is really cool. So that's something different about the system.
It tries 100% to try and be a bit more different to your normal steampunk stuff, and going for the 3 races that are the known races is pretty cool. I'm quite surprised by that. All right, okay, he's here now. Okay,
you got a phone call from someone who I didn't know exactly who it was, so
it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We entertain the masses by talking about the Inverse world a bit. So, you let's go, Jisha. You come off the lifeboat to notice that the kid is off talking to what looks like this seedy hammerhead shark guy. So having this conversation with him, and hammerhead shark guy you hear hammerhead guy goes, yeah, I know where the lieutenant is. If you go down 2 streets from here, make a fast right, there should be a door. He normally drinks in there. Just pop in there and you'll be fine. Do I get the boat?
And at this point, I believe him.
Yeah.
I'm like, that makes total sense to me. Because you weren't around for what happened before there, fam.
So yeah, he's like, down the road. He goes, can I get a boat?
Yeah, I'll toss him the keys. Or whatever, how it's...
Yeah, fuck, he toss him the keys. He catches it, gives you a thumbs up. He's like, he gives you pleasure doing business with you. And then you see him like hipster slide into it, and then open the top, and it just sounds like cruises away, like gangster.
Wait, I hand him the remote to the bomb before he.
He's like, wait, what the fuck is this?
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. There's a little surprise on there.
What the hell is this?
I'm not sure if you still want it.
He's like, no, I'll take it. Let's go. I'll take it.
You'll take it?
I'll take it. It's fine. It's fine. You just go.
All right, no getting into mischief.
Would I ever? Gives you a big hammerhead canine smile. Like teeth, there's sharp teeth everywhere. Gives you a thumbs up. And then looks at the bomb's like, the fuck is this shit?
And he just goes off with it. Good, we don't have a bomb in our hands anymore. That's all I'm
All right, we solved. I don't know what that was. I was meditating, but that seemed to solve 2 of our problems at once. So.
Essentially, I gave him the boat for finding out about where Hazelton is. I guess he's someone that the captain told the boy we should go see if things were to go horribly wrong. And I think this counts as horribly wrong.
It really does.
Unless you want to get stuck with a kid, we should probably at least go deliver him.
You know.
What's the name?
Arnold.
Arnold?
All right.
You were much better as Kid. Hi, I'm Kid.
Hi, I'm Arnold. So shake your hand.
All right, Arnold. Let's go.
All right.
So, do you follow the directions?
Yeah, I'll follow the directions. It doesn't look like it's like as we walk there. Are we going into a worse part of town?
It's looking more like the worst part of town. Yes.
Ah, damn.
Does
it look like we're being followed? Are we getting like eyes from some bad?
You know how it is when you walk in a bad neighborhood, and everyone just sort of stops what they're doing, and then just watches you slowly walk past, and you can feel like you're being sized up. That's what it feels like as you're walking through.
Yeah. Damn. I grip my rifle a little tighter, and trying to look a little taller as we walk along.
So you guys get to what looks like a small door. It's a red door with the Crooked Inn written on it.
The Crooked Inn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go walk up on the roof, scout the scene out.
You tell us to wait?
It's built inside the gear, so you can't specifically go on top of the roof. However, it does have windows on the side, so you can walk along the side of the roof and look in.
All right, I'm just going to stroll by and just take a kind of look. Just take appear in like a shadow appearing in front of the window.
Okay, it's the dark parts. They can't really tell what light it is. I'm not going to give you any penalties for that. When you look in, it's a bit blurry. The windows are slightly tinted, but it looks like a bar. There's a big guy standing on the other side of the door, probably the bouncer or something. He's got a big, huge crate next to him, and it goes downstairs, which you can see from the top. And inside, there's like what looks like a circular bar area in the middle, and people just like boozing on the sides.
All right.
There seems you can hear like music playing inside the middle. You see what now?
Someone who looks like the lieutenant.
How do you know what the lieutenant looks like?
Whoa, dress, right?
So the dress? No, you don't see anyone dressed in the kind of military uniform at all.
I say, all right, kid. Just stay close. Don't talk to anybody, okay?
And he's like.
Does he look like he recognized the place? Like he doesn't know anything.
He has no idea.
God damn it! All right, so I'm just gonna give Fang a nod. Like, are you coming in, or are you gonna like sort of give us support, or what's the deal?
I'll come in.
Come in? Perfect. So I'll try to open the door like I own the place. Authoritatively, just here for another drink sort of thing, and just, open the door and walk in.
The smell of beer and cigarettes, or in this case, skyweed. We'll call it skyweed. Fuck it. fills the room
Skunky.
and comes out. It's skunky, yeah, skunk. It fills the room and slowly comes out. You can smell sweat, beer, ale. Survivor, you're a survivor. You love this shit. This is great. Jisha, you're a bit more high class than this. This is a little bit more divey for you. Yeah. There's what looks like a giant man just standing outside, human looking. So like probably an angel with wings. He's got one of them sticking out of the side of him over here. And it just slowly flutters. And he's sort of standing next to what looks like a giant crate.
And I think I kind of fit the part, bandaged up, gun in my hand, looking all dirty. I just walk past him, give him a nod, and head like straight towards the bar.
As you start to walk past him, he stretches his hand and he stops you. Then he looks at you. Then he looks at a rifle. And he's like, "No guns allowed, mate."
All right, you take care of it for me?
He opens up what looks like a crate, and it looks like a rotating, like a storage unit. And so he flips it a few times, and he stops on the empty one.
Yeah, this doesn't look like that strange for me, so I'm just going to place my gun in there.
This is fairly normal. He's not done. He looks over at Jisha.
All right. I toss over my spear.
He catches it in one deft hand. You're quite impressed, actually, by how he catches it. You're like, wow, that guy's not that bad. And then he puts it back in there. He rolls it again, and then he shuts it. And he folds his arms, and he goes, "Welcome to the establishment."
I like this guy. He seems classy to me. So I look around and give him a nod and head towards the bar. I mean, bartenders are the guys you ask if you need to find somebody. Yeah,
it is. Bartenders are the guys you asked. There's what looks like what kind of bartender would it be? It's the Crooked Inn. It's about nighttime. It will be the Goblin one. Slightly tall, long ears, bit of a scar running around the side of his face. And he's like, doing a generic bartender thing of cleaning glasses that bartenders don't do because that's really dumb. Just cleaning the glass like on the side. And he's wearing a tattered, your generic bartender uniform where it's like white sleeves, black vest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he's wearing. Only you wouldn't call that color white. It's not been white for like the last 2,000 years. And that vest has enough holes in it for it to be like pretty much be a wife beater at this point in time.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And he sees you guys, and he's talking to what looks like a small man with like a hood over his head, and who like turns, looks at you, and then just sort of turns away and just walks off. And then he comes over to you and he spits in the glass and he cleans it again, and it's like, "Hello, welcome to the Crooked Inn. How can I help you?"
Hey, we just let's just get a round of drinks for everybody here, and something, non-alcoholic for the kid.
Pay up first, mate.
I'll pay up, and I'll kind of look at Fang to see if she'll pay up for me.
So
I'm down on my luck. I did say that.
I throw you a piece of copper. It's not a coin.
All right. So I'll look at it and just put it on the table.
he looks down at the table. He looks up at you. He looks down at the table. He looks up at you. And he goes, ah. And he reaches down, puts the glass he's just been cleaning down, picks up the ladle,
in it.
and pours a pint of something into it. And then slides it over. He's like, drink up, mate.
You know it's good when it comes in a ladle.
You know what? To try and look the part, I'm gonna swig it down.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah. So I grab it like he just he like and then down the hatch like half of the glass.
Okay. When you decide to drink from the ladle, please make me a Constitution roll.
Constitution? All right, let's do it. I can do that.
You can do
I'm
that.
okay with that.
You got this. This is
That's
good
my
for you.
+2.
Yeah. 1-1.
so-
Watch for this.
All right, so I got a 9. Oh no, 10. 10.
Dude, you grab it. You're like, and you slam it down, and you slam it down. This huge smile on your face that he's like,
Yeah, like don't fuck with me. That's right. I've had worse. That's what it says.
he looks at you, and then he just shakes his head, and then he reaches out and grabs like a whiskey bottle, and then he places a tumbler in front of you, and he places a tumbler in front of himself, and he's like, any man who'll drink old man's piss like that is a friend of mine.
Shit.
And he pours it down, and he chins, and he's like, Owen.
Yeah.
Spell of an I.
Owen is his name?
Yeah. What's your
With an
name,
I.
kid? Yeah.
I'm Kid, and that's Fang, and this is Arnold. And I look at the kid like I'm not too sure if that's his name.
He's like, yes. And he sort of chinks with you, and then he like downs his in one, and he slams it down and goes, what brings folks like you bringing a kid down to the Crooked Inn? We're not that kind of people. You see around you, the whole bar, for some unexplained reason, quite weirdly, just lightens up. People don't seem to be bothering you anymore, and you're not getting stares at them.
Really drunk.
No. You notice that as well. It's like ever since he took that swig, everyone's just sort of just chilling out. Everyone's like,
Yeah.
It's
We've been
almost like
accepted.
you've actually been accepted. You've just blended in.
Perfect. So at this point, like I'm just gonna look at Fang like, hey, I did my part. So like you do the talking here.
Step over and ask. We're looking after someone named the lieutenant.
Quick question: what is your description, Jisha, again? It's bald eyes.
Yeah, I'm tall. I'm still wearing a mask at this point that goes over the eye.
Terrifying looking.
Side back hair and a little bunch of small knots that comes down on the side. So there's two hair knot, and two braids coming down the sides to emphasize how much I go upside down and downside up.
He looks over at you and he's like, "Hey,
how's the weather down there?"
Pretty boring. Why don't you come down and take a look?"
Well, pretty boring. All right, I trust you.
He laughs, and he's like, "Trust me, love. Ain't no one ridden the orange train who regrets it."
I will pretend that didn't hear that because I didn't. Look, we're looking for the lieutenant. I thank you for
Lieutenant.
Lieutenant Hazelton.
The whole bar stops, pretty much for a second, and you know how like when there's music playing and there's a disc scratch.
Yeah.
Like right? Yeah, that happens. Everyone turns towards you guys. For a second, you feel a sense of danger, and then it's completely gone as everyone just bursts out laughing.
Right?
Utterly across, just like people like in tears, just laughing away. He's like, "Oh, that's funny. Oh my God."
I get a sense that is not a common request.
Oh my god, no, nothing. It's just
Is Lord Lieutenant Hazelton some sort of device or ship?
no, no. It's just, it's quite. As he's about to speak, the guy at the door goes, "They're coming, mate," and he goes, "Oh shit," and then he like you
I
see him
run
like
for my
pretty much.
spear while this is happening.
He's like, "Where you going? Wait, no, just sit down, do something
I
else."
just.
You've got to get past the big guy first.
All right.
You want to
I,
convince
I
him?
look at him insistently and just hold out my hand for the spear. Then.
He looks at you. He looks over and he's like, he's not getting in trouble with that. Passes you the spear.
Nice.
I'm gonna say my
Didn't
boss.
even have to tell him about the knives I was concealing.
Yeah, while you're concealing, he's not gonna look at that.
Yeah, well, yeah.
And you see him push like the barrel into the wall, pretty much, and then shut it so it's not even there.
Mm-hmm.
You see you see Owen start to take what looks like all the really expensive looking whiskeys, and he stashes them away into the small barrel and push it on the side. You
All
see
right.
the other punters like slowly start to like just huddle and then separate from themselves.
Okay, I grab Kid. I put Arnold behind the bar, and then I grab Kid, climb up the side, and stash Kid on the chandelier so he has a good shooting position.
Hey!
I like at this point I'm so confused as to what's going on. I just follow his directions because I think he knows what's going on. So I'm like hanging onto the chandelier. I don't have my gun with me because it's in the store.
I throw you up your gun.
He throws you up the gun. You guys are armed.
I'm armed, I guess, and I'm on the chandelier. And like at this point, I guess he knows what's going on. And I'm just like aiming at the door, like.
If everyone's
waiting
afraid, that
instructions.
means someone important is coming. So I'm going to be standing, just imperiously standing upside down, waiting to see who walks in.
Okay, so quick question: are you guys hiding?
I'm hiding in plain sight. Because I'm upside down, nobody looks up. That's part of my class.
Okay.
So when you cling to a ceiling without talking or attacking, NPCs will never notice you if you haven't already been spotted.
What about the kid on the chandelier?
Oh, he's behind the bar. Arnold's...
No, the boy, Arnold, yeah, the one is the boy's behind the chandelier.
He's like, don't push the kid behind the bar. What's wrong with you? That's not your bar. You don't just put someone on here. And then
Okay,
he
can you put
it's
it in the
Arnold.
barrel?
And he's like, actually, it's Arnold. He's like, all right, kid, come over here. And he takes the kid anyway. Because at first it was puzzled, but he's like, it's a kid. What's he gonna do? He's not really gonna like force it.
Yeah,
and
that's right.
so where is Kid?
I guess I'm on top of the chandelier.
Are you
That's where they
hidden?
put me.
'Cause-
As hidden as a goblin folk could be in a chandelier. What does the chandelier look like? Is it like a super shabby, beat up thing?
Yes.
Yes. I'll do my best to hide up there.
Okay. There isn't really a stealth roll, so I'm gonna say you're fairly hidden until someone decides to look at the chandelier.
And
Right.
they're going to look at them first. So I'm good. Made in the shade.
Yeah. You're doing
Nice.
great. Okay. The door slams open. And the big guy, it's almost like the big guy moves to the side as if he's anticipating it as it slams open. A man walks in. He's wearing what looks like this strange metallic armor on, but it's not any metal that you recognize. He's got what's called talons running around the side of his arms, and his wings are shut in. He walks in with what looks like other people following behind him who also have wings that are cut in, but they're wearing normal clothes, and they're wearing hats. And he sort of strolls in, and he sort of looks around, and then he stares over at Owen. Then he goes, "Oi, Owen, it's time to pay up." And Owen starts having this like banter with him about how he doesn't know when the time is. It's not him in charge. He has to wait for his boss. While they're just walking around, just like generally being leery.
How many birdmen are there?
Does he drop a name at any point?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay.
He sort of walks in. Everyone's taking drinks, so just pouring it. He takes a drink off the side, just pouring it himself, and he starts drinking. And he goes, "Oi, cadets, take a seat." And the cadets sit right underneath the chandelier.
I'm just trying to hold really still so the chandelier doesn't move and it doesn't quiver around.
Okay, so they're all sitting at different tables. They're not all circled in. They're kind of looking towards the bar, right? All the cadets are
Uh,
watching your boss to watch for
there's
signs of
there's a
violence.
mix. There's a mix. Some of them look
All
at
right.
the boss. Some of them look at the boss. Some of them are looking a little bit like, oh my god, what have I gotten myself into? Like, oh shit.
Okay. I take one of those guys. I'm gonna just drop from the ceiling. You'll just see me behind him. I'm gonna try and wrong window. I'm going to try death from above, drop in and kidnap one of them to a position of safety, and then ask him what's up.
Oh wow. Okay.
We're gonna drop him, grab him, take him back up again.
Yep. One hand over his mouth.
Okay. Make me
Okay, that's a
roll.
10.
However, I was going to say, however, you take a -1 over the fact that everyone in the bar can see you, and it's there's a little bit chance that you might miss.
Okay.
But you already rolled, so
So
fuck it.
wait. I missed a bit of description. I was gonna blow out one of the lights so that everyone's looking like what's going on there, and then I'm gonna grab someone somewhere else.
That could have probably been useful before you made your roll.
Fine, Lloyd. Do you think you can help me out with this one?
No, you
I mean,
made it. You made
sorry.
it. I'm giving it to
I
you.
mean,
I'm giving it to you.
I mean,
But
kid.
next,
Sorry.
I called him Lloyd. I'm like, I'm
No, I'm
gonna.
on the chandelier.
He's like,
Alright.
that's gonna help
Wait.
you.
All right.
No, I'm giving it to you. But next time, you've got to tell me
Okay.
what you're doing before you make the roll.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm
Because
from
I was
Fate.
like,
I've been playing a lot of Fate, where afterwards you justify, and then you throw in a bunch of shit.
yeah, because I'm like, that's a fine idea. I like it. And fuck, you made score anyway. So yeah, you grab
So
on the
I get
cadets.
to choose two of my three. I kidnap them to somewhere nearby, taking them with you, and no one notices you dropping in, and your target doesn't make a sound.
Okay.
My other thing is damage, but I don't need damage at this point.
Okay. One of the kids is up there with you. While the other ones haven't noticed he's gone.
Hey,
However,
how's your shift go?
he's like, "Mm."
Work long and shakedowns.
Shakes his head.
Who's the boss?
Master Callahan.
Master Callahan. Wonderful. All right, you doing a lot of shakedowns today, or this just a little soiree?
He's nodding his head, but you can tell it's mostly because he has no idea what harm he's actually doing.
He's just a lackey.
Okay, I kind of take him and then grab his ankle and reveal that I'm now dangling him while I'm standing perfectly fine on the ceiling.
Okay. One of the cadets. No, actually no. Before that happens, because I'm not sure do this bit important.
Sure.
Before that happens, Master Callahan stops and goes, and who's this? And so looks down at Arnold, and you can hear Owen just like trying to blather his way out of it, like, "Hey, well, this is a kid, can help me out." And then he sort of looks over at him, and then he slaps Owen across the face, and Owen hits the ground. Arnold turns over. You can see Arnold like looks a little bit pissed off, and he's like, "How dare you!" And he looks at Arnold, and he lifts up his hand to slap him.
And that's when the guy I was talking to crashes down into one of the wooden tables.
You never let me finish, do you?
Sorry.
Nope, no, it's too late now. Fuck it, let's go for it. It sounds better than I was going to do anyway.
All right, I thought that's what you were building to.
Yeah, it does. As he lifts up his hand to slap, he slams the tables. The cadets look up. He looks up, and you see him frown, and he sees
And I'm smiling.
you and the guy on the chandelier.
I'm aiming my rifle directly at Master Callahan.
But everyone just sort of holds still, and he looks up, and then he goes, "Attacking on the Sky Patrol is a criminal offense."
So is damn it, I say it correctly.
Shaking down? Okay.
Yeah.
He
So
looked
is a
at you.
shakedown.
Really? These guys are violating laws. I'm just trying to make sure everything's fine. Why don't you come down here and tell me about our laws?
I don't obey your laws. Get them, kid.
And I kind of hold my hand out to Fang. I'm like, hold on. Listen, we are shipwrecked. We are looking for Lieutenant Hazelton. That kid there is the captain's boy, SS Maroon.
You see almost everyone just sort of like eyes widen. And The cadets aren't looking that confused, and Callahan looks down at the boy and looks up, and he's like, SS Maroon?
Yeah, we just don't know who you were. We don't know this town. We don't know anything here. We're just looking for Hazelton because that's what the captain told the boy to look for. Are you Hazelton?
He goes, no, I'm Callahan.
And you know Hazelton?
I know that you're both under arrest.
Under arrest? For what exactly?
The murder of the crew of the SS Maroon. Seize them, boys.
Okay, all hell breaks loose now.
And all hell breaks loose. Okay, guys.
I'm leaping from the chandelier.
Okay, how? Where? What are you doing? Leap?
I am leaping from the chandelier to try and land on Callahan and grab the boy.
Okay, I'll give you that. Defy danger.
Defy danger, strength, dex.
Well, okay, how are you doing it? Because if you're trying to... I picture you as taking the chandelier and swinging it and then losing the entire thing at the bar and all the drinks. And
yeah,
like
I'm making a mess. I'm not trying to do this gracefully. I'm trying to basically
Well, it sounds like Constitution, because it sounds like you're making yourself into a missile.
No. If you grab the chandelier and you slam the chandelier down, I make it strength.
Yeah.
But if you slam yourself down, I'll make it Constitution.
Oh, I'm slamming myself down. Like I can't take the chandelier off the thing, right? It's on there, right? So I'm gonna swing.
Dude, it's Dungeon World. Yes, you can. You roll high enough for your strength, you can.
No, you know what? I'm gonna become a speeding bullet. I'm just gonna like dive kick him in the face.
Dive kick. Go on, do it.
Alright, so that's
make it defy
I'll do that with con then, or what?
With
All
con.
right, so let's do.
Make it defy danger. I would say you floored him and you can grab the boy.
Okay, perfect. That's what I want to do. And that is 8. God damn it, I'm the worst. I'm the worst.
8 is still good. That's a partial success. Which for that action.
Partial. We wanted an awesome one.
Yeah, I know, right? You reach down, you fly, you like dive kick, like that perfect like Wolverine angle. You're like, bam!
Exactly like that.
You slam into his chest. You actually slide him forward like a surfboard a few meters, and then you grab the kid and you're like, God, I'm so fucking cool right now. Fuck yeah. And you're like, I'm gonna leap all the way and just leave the door and everything will be perfectly fine. And as you get up, he reaches up and he grabs your foot.
God.
And he's got like this like death grip on your foot. And he's looking up at you and he's like, you're gonna pay for that, motherfucker. What about you, Holmes? Jisha, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go for the just hurl a knife down there. What do I think? I can get another spear. So he's beneath the bar, right? You crashed into him?
No, he's in the bar. He's broken the bar in half. Fuck it, why not? That was a good roll.
Nice. All right, so I'm just going to stare down all the cadets, draw a wide circle above them, and offhandedly throw a knife, trying to hit the arm that grabs onto my friend's leg.
Okay.
Or something of my friend.
I would say you can definitely do it. Go for it.
So non-lethal, eh?
Okay,
non-lethal.
That's a 10.
That's a 10?
Yeah.
He goes, he lets go and sort of grabs his hand, like really annoyed. And he looks up at you, he's like, you pay for that.
So I'm gonna grab the boy.
Before Oscar, you grab no, go for it. Grab the boy.
Okay. So this could happen if and I'm going to like huddle him up and then leap out the window.
Okay,
Nice.
that's brave. Right. You get away to the window because Callahan and the cadets are busy with Upside Down Kid. Because the
Don't call me
the cadets,
Jisha Fang of the Spider Clan.
he doesn't know what your name is. The cadets like grab their shirts and then they rip it off to show how incredibly ripped they are. Like, boom, so buff. Their wings aren't that big, so they only do one single leap. But you can tell they've worked in formation before. Even though they're missing one of their guys, the 4 of them that's left behind leap up, and pretty much all 4 of them seem to just start leaping up, just come and slam their fist right into your face.
All right. I'm gonna go just try and put my spear between all of them and just create a whirl of steel.
Okay, I'd say the sticks.
All right. That is a 4 and a 1. That is a 6.
6.
Mark XP.
Marcus B. So you leap, they leap up, and you're like, I'm on the roof, I'm perfect, and you swing it around, However, as you're swinging it around, you're just not fast enough. These kids are like, they're like, even though they're in the air, they leap up, and you're usually moving in one direction when they jump, not two, because they leap up and then
many of them. Yeah.
it's not just that they leap up and then they shift in the air with their wings. They're like they double jump, kind of like a really weird way. You're like,
yeah, I get
what the hell? And all four of them grab you, and they do this sort of like quadruple power driver move.
Oh, so they just slam me back into the floor?
Yeah, this is slam you back into the floor. It's fucking beautiful, but it hurts like a bitch. Take 8 damage.
Oh shit. Okay, well 7 because I have my armor, but shit.
Yeah, you'll be fine. You've got this. Hey kid, don't forget you got pain. It's good for you. Meanwhile,
no, I don't have pain. It's not a basic move. I have to level up first to get it.
Shit, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Kid, you run up. You've got Arnold in your hand. You run, and then you you powerball through the window in the most beautiful way possible. I'm not gonna make you roll against the glass, because if you have to roll against glass, you guys will never jump out of windows. And I love that shit. So yeah, you bust out the window. You're outside. You're like Wonder Gears.
Yep. Okay, so as soon as we land there, I tell Arnold, stay down. So I barrel roll, lock my rifle into my shoulder, and I shoot the chandelier and drop it on some of the cadets.
Tell you what, make the roll with your dex. If you get 10, you will actually slam it on everyone. If you get half,
on top of me at least.
Yeah. If you get half, you slam it on everyone and Jisha.
Okay, sounds good. So I have +1 dex. Yeah, +1. Come on, dice. Be good.
Because that just sounds too cool to
11.
Oh.
So I literally hop out the window, put the kid down, shoulder, right out, shoulder up the rifle, and just one shot. Don't even hesitate.
Right through the broken glass. Nice.
Yeah, right through the broken glass. Yeah. In fact, the glass hasn't even landed yet. It's still like cascading down, and the bullets go.
Nice.
The glass glistens,
There's some bullet time shit going on. You're like, wow. Arnold's like, wow.
He looks impressive for the first time in the game.
It's like, holy shit, dude, this nigga's crazy. So anyway, yeah, you take your shot. Jisha, you've just recovered from this sweet ass power driver. That was awesome. Like a bitch.
I'm impressed. No one. It's hard to score marks on the sensei, but I see this coming and just say, "You got me." Bam! It crashes down into them, and I got you. And then just roll through the debris and head for the door.
Okay, you head for the door. There's a broken window right there.
Okay, I jog for the window. I jump off the last remaining table. One of its legs cracks, and I jump out the window.
Nice.
The bar completely destroyed.
Yeah, we destroyed the establishment.
Callahan gets up and he looks over Owen. He's like, "You pay for this." And then he looks over. He's like, "Get on your feet, man! After them!" And the guy seems to be coming out the window, come to chase you. At the same time, the gear you're on, as you're now on a gear outside one of the windows, also windows you can look through, starts to turn.
Alright. So that's the ground is starting to turn, leading to all the walls starting to turn.
Pretty much. So there's big gears, miles in the way, and inside the big gears are little gears also around the edge of the city. And you're standing on one of the big gears, and the big gear's just starting to turn a little bit.
If I look down, could we drop down in between this gear and land on the gear at the bottom?
Yeah, you can, or you can go up. Depends on which way you want to go. If you go down, you're most likely to be fine. Okay, let me see. If you go down, you're likely to be fine. However, they are flyers, so they'll probably have more of an advantage the higher they are from you.
True.
If you go up, they have to get to your level. Get on my level. They have to get to your level to get away.
All right, I just point upwards and start running up one of the gears.
Yeah, you don't need anything to run up walls, do you? You just do it.
That's my stuff. That's my thing. And I grab Kid, and Kid can hold on to Arnold.
Arnold, his name is Arnold. He goes, "My name is Arnold."
I like it. It's like we always just call him the wrong name.
You run up to the top. To the top, and the gear is just like shifting away, and you see some of the cadets get up, and they can see you, and some of them are like doing a mini flyover. However, that hit of the chandelier was just so good. It's injured your wings a little. They can't get much air. They can get on your level, but they can't get above you, and they can't fly after you. Callahan, however, can, but he's not there yet.
All right. Hey, I think my hook has changed. I used to say, kid doesn't think highly of me. How foolish of them. Is that still true?
Yeah. Unless you want to change it.
I think you're almost about to prove it. If you had fought the guys in the thing, I would probably think better of you, but I had to save you in my eyes.
I got one of them.
Yeah, also, I got all of them.
Also, guys,
because I put you in position.
We change bonds at a moment when it's revealed what's comfortable. At the moment, you're being chased by the Sky Patrol.
All right, fine.
Hey, so tell me, kid, how'd you feel about me right now? I think you feel. Oh God, he's hitting my face.
Well, that sounds like that's something people do while running in action movies. They banter.
True.
Okay, true. I'll give you that. Tell you what, that sweet banter.
My side of things.
Tell you what, that sweet banter, if you give me a sweet banter line before every roll you make, and as long as it coincides with the last banter roll, you get a +1 to your next action.
Okay.
Perfect. All right. So so as soon as we get up on there, I'm just gonna say, I had to save you, right? And I'm gonna take a pot shot at one of the wings of one of the guys sleeping up at us.
Roll.
So we'll do that. 7. So I have to. For a volley, one thing goes wrong, right?
Yeah. You either lose armor, you do less damage, or I think you put someone in danger. Let me double check.
You do less damage, you lose ammo.
Yeah, you do 1d6 less damage, you lose ammo, or you have to move to get the shot, placing you in danger of the GM's choice.
Yeah, you know what? I'll lose 1 ammo, and then I'll do my damage.
Lame.
It makes sense. We're running away. There's no... Just a case of bullets just falls.
Yeah, I'm wasting ammo, so I'm gonna roll my d10.
Do it.
And I do 5 damage.
Okay, you hear one of them Willem scream, "Ah!" and he falls off the side of the edge. He's not dead, but he looks pretty bad.
Yeah, I just want him injured. I want him injured in the wing so they can't chase after us.
There's 3 still coming after you.
All right. I have an idea. Arnold, hold this. I just hold this as loosely as you can, but don't let go. And I hand him my spear, which he probably holds with 2 hands.
Okay. Arnold's like,
just believe in me. I swing. The gear is turning as we're going up it, right?
Yeah.
So I plant my feet for a second, and then swing Kid, who swings Arnold into just an attack on one of them. So I'm just putting the spear at the end.
So it's all extended.
Yes, extend our reach so we can reach these guys.
That's awesome.
So you swing Kid, who swings Arnold.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it, yeah, make me a roll. Make me a roll of your strength.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for. That's a 10.
Fucking Jemmy fucker. Okay, fuck it, that's just too cool. You swing Kid, who swings Arnold, who swings the thing, and you take out 2 guys in one fell swoop. It actually knocks them off, and they go flying off the side of the thing like, ah! And they go flying even past the gear into the depths below. But they got wings. They'll be fine. They got wings. They'll be fine.
Okay, good. So after we kind of land, after that, I kind of go, okay, that was pretty cool, and I just keep running.
Callahan appears behind, and he's flying above the last cadet. He pulls out what looked from his back. He pulls out what looks like a giant, like this huge ass crossbow. And then you see, well, you're not looking per se, but the camera pretty much sees. He flicks the switch, and what looks like 3 bolts line up. And then he sees you taking his time to shot, and then he pelts in your direction.
All right. So when I brace for impact against expected harm, roll plus con. And I'm going to brace for impact because I want to protect Arnold from getting shot.
Okay. Do it.
So I'm going to do that.
Okay.
And where's my little thing here? Oh, there we go. All right. So I roll 8.
8.
And that allows me to choose 1. So I can... I am going to take half damage rounded down.
Do it. Okay. In that case, take the cross. Or do you take all? You have a choice. You want to take all 3, 2, or 1?
I'll take 2. I'll take mine and Arnold's. I'll let Thing handle it.
I trust your faith in me. I appreciate it.
Okay.
Yeah, you're fast. You have nice stacks.
In that case, take 5 damage.
Oh, my goodness.
It's only 5 damage, you'll be fine. It's much better than the power driver I just gave freaking Jisha.
And I have 1 armor, so that's only 4, so it's not too bad.
That's fucking power driver of 4 guys.
Yeah, but I got hit by a bomb. Come on.
That's a good point.
Yeah, that was your fault. Okay, so he's aiming at me. How far? So we're moderately up to the next level.
Yeah, moderately up to next level. You're jumping over gears, you're like parkouring your way. Arnold's like holding on as hard as he can. Things taking bolts in the arm.
All right, I have an idea.
You take the 2 bolts in your arm, actually. Like
I'm going to plant my feet, and I'm going to pull back on the gear so that it temporarily arrests its motion. And then I'm going to try and fling myself forward out of the way of the crossbow bolt.
Okay, you can do this. If you roll half, I'll give you a soft move I'm thinking of right now, but go for it.
All right. That is a 9.
9. You grab it, you fling it, and you let go, and you sent flying just enough distance to dodge the bolts. However, as you're sent flying just enough distance to dodge the bolt, the gear itself that you restrict opens up. It like makes a new section. It's like almost organic. It just splits, and you're now you just fly over it, and you land on the other side. But there's this huge gap left for for the kid and Arnold to get past.
God damn it, that's bad.
I land all cool, and then notice that they don't. Oh.
you're like, hey guys, Arnold. Sorry, I'm not Arnold. Kid, there's a giant gap between you. You've got a man who is pissed off and flying after you.
Does it look like I could leap it? Is it leapable?
You could leap it. Don't you have a spear?
We do have a spear.
Why don't you
know what? I'm gonna basically barrel carry the Arnold, and then just shoulder my rifle and then run to the edge and pole vault.
Okay. Okay, that is balls hard.
I know, it sounds crazy hard.
But it sounds fucking awesome, and I'll give it to you. Make a defy danger using your dex. Or your strength. You can choose which one you're going for. You can be dexterous and go, woohoo, or you can go, fuck it. Whoa, we're gonna die.
No, he's gonna, when he plants it, he almost it spins around it as he swings himself. It's dexterous. It's
Okay, dexterous. So go, woo.
Yeah, alright. So we're gonna do that. 8. So that's alright, it's not too bad.
Yeah. You go all the way through, you're leaping up, but you can't make the edge. You can catch on, but you need a free hand to do it. You can either let go of Arnold, or you can let go of the spear.
Could you grab me from the edge?
I'll run over and see if I'm close enough.
No, you want an 8? If you want an 8 to help you, I'd say yes, but it's not enough to get a 10. You're not gonna catch him.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to drop the spear. We can't drop the kid. Well, the boy.
Right.
So I drop the spear and grab myself onto the edge and hold on to him. Hold on to Anno with my other hand.
I'm reluctant to help you up.
Shit, fucking drop my fucking spear, you piece of crap, asshole.
That's not how I play. Yeah.
Does it tinker down into the abyss, or does it tinker onto another gear?
It looks like it tinkers in between some gears, and you may or may not have had a crunch. May or may not. You see Callahan stop as the gear splits even further open, and he sort of just seems to be catching his breath, and then holding onto his arm. You see that his arm is bleeding, and so is his wing. And he seems
How many more menus?
What?
You go for it. Go for it, buddy.
Okay. He seems to stop and he just stares at you as you run off, but he can't follow you anymore. He's too hurt.
All right. Well, we've survived a lot of really bad encounters.
Welcome to Invisible, baby.
So as we run away, I'm just gonna be I'm sorry about the spirit thing. It was either that or the boy.
You did pretty well out there.
We'll get it back. We'll get your replacement. I promise. We just gotta find somewhere to hide now.
All right.
Yeah,
So
I think we're gonna look for a safe place.
Well,
I know
Hmm?
there's got to be a spider clan temple around here.
Is there a spider camp around there?
There's a spider camp. It's more of a shrine. It looks like one of those tourist things where it's just like, oh, this is the front room, but there's a big back room and it goes into the other building.
In that case, yes, there is a spider clan right there. You can go to
Ah.
it.
Perfect. So
I
yeah,
go
we're
in
gonna
there.
work our way to the Spider Clan temple.
And not okay. So the spider clan temple is upside down. It's in the dark parts because they couldn't afford to have the light part. Well, they can, but not this.
It wasn't a worthwhile expense.
Wasn't a thought expense. They do have a shrine down there, but they have it in here. It's an upside down building sitting on its own tiny little gear upside down at the top. So only those who are able to master it to really come up to worship.
Oh my goodness. I'm just as we get there, I'm just gonna look at it and just go, really? That's where you're suggesting we go?
Yeah. Are you scared?
I'm not scared, no. But how are we gonna get the kid there? And I don't mean me, the kid. I mean the kid. And I point. What's your name again?
Arnold!
Good gag. All right.
You know that it's only the entrance that requires to be upside down. When you get inside, on the other side of the gear, there's beds and stuff like that for it to be comfortable. It's just that usually people would fly up there and not have to climb up like you do.
Right.
I take off one of my belts and unfold it into a length of rope.
Mm-hmm.
And then just leap onto the side of the building, kind of walk my way up, pat, 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 and just leave the rope behind me.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So I
All
step
right.
into not the first window, because that's a private residence, and not the second window, because that's a conference room, but the third window, because that's the entrance.
Nice.
And tie it to something in the room and just have you guys climb up.
Yeah, so I'll piggyback Arnold and then just climb my way up slowly.
I'm
and,
actually,
like, really
I'm
stumbly.
walking up beside the big legs of the spider temple. It's based on the head of the body of the spider.
Mm-hmm.
So what would normally be like a roof ornament for like a bug extermination place is the structural base of this temple.
Nice.
And the legs go all the way up.
That sounds fair.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
Yeah,
Well,
so I'm
we
gonna like
think about the
slowly
temple. Why
climb my
don't we
way.
take a 5-minute break? Because I'm really hungry.
5-minute break?
Yeah.
Go on and do it. I'll get some cherries.
All right, do it.
Do it. 5-minute break. Go.
All right.
All right.
Someone, Grisby wanted to join.
Who?
Let's see in the chat. Oops, misclicked.
Someone says one for now.
commented in the game. Someone commented in the first event.
Oh, okay.
May
So
we meet
talk
at the
about-
spider temple. I'll be right back then. 5 minutes, right?
Yeah. Go for it. I'll also be right back. I'll look it up in a minute. We're taking 5 minutes off. Guys, don't panic. It's 5 minutes. I'll still be here and entertain you for a minute. Oh, someone like, there's still time? No, there isn't. He had his chance. Who is it? Let me see. Oh, okay, it's Trey. Okay, never mind. Right, so everyone's gone and I'm on my own. So I'm gonna have this like 3 minutes of dead silence while we all get some food. So skip 5 minutes, I guess, and then we'll be back. Okay, what I miss?
Hello. No, nothing yet. I think he's still gone.
All right, yeah, he's still. God damn it! God damn it, Jisha! Freaking make me start the game. Tell me I have to start at 3 o'clock and then take a 5-minute break. How dare you? Oh. I got some cherries.
Yeah, that's something.
That's something. Get that going for me, I guess. Are you enjoying it so far?
Yeah, it's very good. So far, we're good. Apparently, someone else is joining. You guys said?
No, someone's thinking about it. But I've already started the game. I'm like, no, you had your chance, guys. I'm sorry. I'm not about to restart the whole thing again.
Yeah.
I spent like a good hour, half hour waiting to recruit people. I'm like, no, I'm done. Well,
Yep.
2 people. We've got the characters. We've got their backgrounds. Let's not complicate things.
Okay.
It's weird because I guess the time zone is weird for some people, but
Yeah, it's work
we think it'd
day.
be better for the rest, right? So like everybody else, like Europe and all that stuff.
Europe would be fucking perfect. It's 7 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock up later. It's 9 o'clock later on. It's the perfect time. Damn
Yeah.
bastards. I'll get them for this next time. All right, guys. So you make it into the spider dojo, the spider shrine, to find. I believe you're looking for what's his name again? Jisha Oren. Jisha Oren.
Yeah, well, that's very similar to Owen, so it can find something else.
No. Jishi. We should call it Jishi Oren. It's fine. It's fine. We don't worry. Owen will be fine. You will kill him off later. No one knows. It's so. Jishi Oren is kneeling upside down in the center of the shrine, and he's in the middle of his prayers. But he sort of you can feel his presence change as he senses you guys get closer. He's this huge, muscled man, and he's wearing one of those like half vests, but like tied around his waist. And he's got like these huge prayer beads running down his neck, which he's tied to his belt so it doesn't fall off. Because he's a rebel like that. And you can feel him feeling. He's like, "I welcome your tenacity to come through the walls of my shrine, but if you do not bring drink, dear Jisha, I am not interested in what you have to say."
A greeting from the spider god. I take my little knife, I put a bit of blood into a bowl hanging from the side, and offer it to him.
And he's like, "Thank you, but I was hoping for booze instead. But this will do."
Well, you
I
weren't
thought
supposed to drink. He wasn't. It's just a ritualistic kind of thing.
Yeah, he knows that. He just wants a drink.
Yeah.
He was playing on the ritual. He's like, oh, I wanted a drink.
Okay, I shake Arnold and see if he stole something from the bar.
Arnold's like, "Why would I steal something from the bar?" 1 second, guys. Give me 1 moment. I gotta pause for a moment.
Alright.
Okay.
Dum bum ba da da da.
Right, where was I? Sorry. Like I said, housemate will pop in to ask me for questions. Right, where were we? I'm ready. He just taking a drink. Oh, Arnold's like, "I haven't stolen anything. What makes you think I stole anything?" You can see by his face he's fucking lying.
You're a cabin boy.
He's like, "God damn it, I've just never seen whiskey before." And he reaches into his shirt, and he pulls out this bottle of whiskey, and it's got like XXXXXXX written around it in a circle. And there's like a scantily clad lady just like dangling on the side, like, "Ooh, drink me, and somehow woman will be yours." I don't know, something like that.
It's hilarious.
You can, for a second, you can almost, it's like the instinctual drunken nature of Jishi kicks in, and you see him just slowly turn his head towards you. And he's got this big grin on his face. He's like,
I pour him a bowl, and then I pour an extra big bowl for Arnold and say, "You know the price for stealing, right?"
"Death?"
No, you get to partake of what you're so curious of. Drink up, lad.
"Oh, thank you." My dad never lets me drink. They sort of stops. He goes,
You're going to find out why.
God, why? And he spits it upside down, falls on someone's head. They're like, what the fuck was that? Oh, it's booze. And you see Jisha just give this hearty laugh. He's like, ha 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 ha. And he sort of grabs the side of the roof, flips himself properly, and then he cartwheels towards you guys. And then he sort of hangs upside down to make the other two feel more comfortable. And he's like, well then, let's get you guys upstairs. And he offers the kid a hand.
Perfect. So as we're being helped, then I'm just gonna lean over to Fang and just go, I like him way better than I like you.
I grab your ankle and just throw you sideways against. And like one step motion, I just go.
Slam it up the wall constantly.
I can't do anything about it. I just
and then you fall upwards.
You guys get to the top, and it's like a normal room now, so you can all stand perfectly normal. But however, while he's talking to you, Jishi's upside down and drinking. And he's like, it's either this way, the booze doesn't go straight to my head.
Yeah, it literally goes to my head.
Literally goes to my head. He's like, oh man, Jisha, it took you far too long. You know you have to be reassigned, right?
The took too long. I apologize, but the ship was taken down.
Ship
I
taken
tell him
down?
the story of it exploding, making my part sound, if at least not good, at least not bad, in trying to rally the crew to fight back.
He laughs and he goes, at least you gave it a good effort. They're not like the dojo. Then he sort of sighs and goes, the SS Maroon was sunk, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Stories have already come up from the side. They said that a rebel ship did it.
Mm-hmm.
But there were no survivors, and no one knows what happens. And all those who do survive were rounded up by the Sky Patrol. Something strange is going on in this town. I don't know. He sort of shakes his head, and he's like... Then he sort of like straightens himself again, but he hangs on the wall with one hand. Because there's hooks like that for you to do that. And he's like... Sure. And while he's hanging, he's doing push-ups.
Right.
And he's like...
I lock my legs onto the side of the wall and just begin doing a crunch, and I take a swip of beer every time I go up for the crunch.
And he's like fucking chilling out.
Yeah. I said, we have to open our minds to this. Here's what we know. We know that this boy, the captain, wanted to save his son. We know that some of the crewmen wanted to kill all survivors, so there were betrayers on board. And we know that the Sky Patrol is shaking people down for money. So.
That's been happening forever. Halverson doesn't really take good care of his people. He's too busy running politics for the nobles down under. Or up under, as you like to call them.
I do like to call them.
The thing is that Callahan also was trying to arrest us as soon as he found out we were on the Maroon. So
he tried to blame us.
I
think he tried to arrest us because we threw his men through tables and such.
Oh.
You sure about that? I don't like that guy.
I threw one of them through a table, and 4 of them threw me through a table, and you threw the chandelier through them.
Why did you throw the Sky Patrol through a table?
They were starting. They were going to attack the boy.
Were they?
Yes.
They were trying to arrest us.
They were going to slap the boy in the face. Only I may do that.
I was like, hey!
Bam!
I think you slap him in the face.
Ow!
No, I slap. I'm 1 inch away. I'm like, so he thinks he's been hit when then he realizes he wasn't. There's just a loud.
He's like, the Sky Patrol are the authority here.
Oh.
If you want to get close to Halverson, like this boy said, you have to go through them. And if you've pissed off Callahan, you're pretty much screwed. He's like third in command.
So can we just skip him and get to second in command?
Actually, that is possible. I believe he's resting somewhere, up a bit further up, what's called down in the Noble area.
Great. I'm sure we don't look the part to be heading down there.
It's Butterfield, I think. Butterfield Coots.
Butterfield?
Butterfield Coots. He's the one in charge. If you can find a way to get to the big part, the big, what's called massive balls, you can probably get to him.
Oh, I don't know anything about being masked, I say.
He looks at you. He looks and goes, yes, my dear Jisha, but do you know anything called finesse? You know, running a party, being calm to strangers, making good conversation? Any of that?
That goes against my training.
We're definitely not good at that.
Right, I know this. Okay, look, I can get you guys in. I know this girl. up the road. Her name is Lena. She'll help you out.
Great.
Lena?
She owes me one.
You know Lena?
Yeah, I know Lena.
Oh.
And she's the right person for this job. So
Wait, how? He sort of stops. Then he looks at you and frowns his eyes. He goes, suddenly, like, you get this weird aura of, like, you're not quite sure. You think it's jealousy? And he's like, how well do you know Lena?
good enough that I saved her more than a couple times.
Then he sort of leans back and he laughs it off. And he's like, fine, you guys can rest here. We'll go see. Let's go. I'll send you to Lena. She'll help you out. She'll get you in. You find this person the boy said see, and maybe clear your name, and maybe find out what's going on after all that.
Sounds good enough to me. Do you have anything that's not upside down to sleep on?
There are some guest beds upstairs if you must. Just get some rest and you'll be fine.
Oh, what a feeling.
I'm gonna do that. That sounds good to me.
He lets you go on through.
All right. So we're gonna spend the night there.
Yes, in that case, you guys recover. Everyone
Nice.
gain back all hit points.
Yeah. Because we were getting close there for a second.
Hey, you guys are fine. You guys are fine. You're fine. Most of you are
Perfect. So we do that.
Boys,
Grabbing up the button.
he also goes, oh, boys, there's a communal shower you can use.
Oh, no fear. He's gonna use the communal shower.
I'll wait. I believe in modesty.
Oh no,
There's the
he's
boys-
gonna
There's a boys
his
and the girls.
scarred body.
It's one of those like one of those like baths that like you walk in. So it's a big one that everyone uses.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Well,
So-
he's gonna go right in there. He's gonna unwrap all of as he's walking there. He's gonna start unwrapping. You know, scars everywhere. Frail little body. Looks like he could barely hold the rifle he has. Just go grab a shower.
Arnold sort of like is a little bit shy, so he stays behind. He's like, oh. And I take it do you have a shower as well?
Yeah. I'll go last.
You go last. Well, there's another one you can use for the girls.
Oh,
Unless
that
you
makes
make the boys one.
After I get out the
That's-
shower, I tell Arnold to go shower because we gotta look presentable. We have to
Arnold's
talk to
like-
this lieutenant.
I was like, no, I'm alright. I'm good. I don't really want to shower. This is a
You
straight.
stink like
Arn.
whiskey.
Oh,
Yeah, you smell like whiskey.
He's like, oh, okay. Is there anyone still in there?
No,
You
there's
can
no
go
one in
by
there.
yourself, but
I totally lie.
I
There's
give,
still
no, I give a look. I just wait till Kid is looking in the other direction, and I just look at Arnold, and I go, "What? I can't do this gesture without my gun."
Also, we can't see your camera, so I have no idea what you're doing.
Yeah, so it's like, just like, you're female, aren't you? Just one of those knowing kind of looks.
And then he sort of like he looks down. He goes.
Oh, I don't
Ah.
see this, so I don't know.
All right, Arnold. We have to use a special outsider shower for Arnold, so I'll take care of that. Kid, you've proved yourself, so you can shower in the men's shower. You don't even have to use the guest one.
Sounds good to me. And I just kind of head off.
No problem. Right. Do you go with Arnold?
I give Arna her space. Make sure she gets behind her ears, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Clean behind your ears.
When she cleans up.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm trying to describe this without sounding perverted. The one thing that you spot really well is her long golden hair. It's crazy because she's been hiding it under her hood, her cap.
Yep.
And when she takes it off, it flows like fucking water. It's smooth as shit. It's beautiful. And when she washes it out and she cleans it, she does the whole dramatic flip, like the camera just pauses. It's beautiful. It's like,
Sure.
ah. And if she wasn't 12 years old, this would not be weird.
Yeah.
But totally weird.
I'm just standing by with my shoulders, like, make sure to shampoo.
You hear like the L'Oreal advert music playing in the background.
Mhm.
And she gives it a good wash.
Mhm.
And then she looks over and she's like, do you guys have any clean clothes?
I hand her an initiate's uniform. Oh, it's not like Spider-Clamp doesn't have any goblins, so I hand her a goblin-sized outfit.
Okay, so she takes one of those and she turns back and goes, do you have any for men?
I thought goblins have gender? Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
I hand her one of the more red-colored ones.
So she takes it and then she puts it on, and but she keeps the cap, putting her head underneath, and then
Gorgeous.
she comes out again. So now she's wearing this weird Spider Clan initiate, which is kind of like the vest. It's got the arms. It's got the arms like stretched out with like a short sleeve, but it's got like a really tight vest thing going down, and it doesn't open in the middle. Unlike
off the guns.
Is that fair, or do you want to give some more description?
That makes sense. The red stripe, the button in the center, long pants, maybe a headband. No, the headband's a bit much with masks. So.
Yeah, so just that would be fine. Okay, cool. So, while you're showering,
Jishi.
No, not Jishi. Actually, wait. No. The kid. No. While you're showering, kid, you're just minding your business. You're going through, like getting the scrub down. You're doing all your best things, and you're like sort of managing it. And then you feel like 2 hands just slowly massaging your back.
And he kind of just like jumps a bit and goes, "Whoa!" And he like instantly goes for his rifle, but it's not there, right? He's just in the shower. He's like,
"No, he's in the shower." He's like, "The fuck!" And then you see this woman, with this really beautiful looking, quite good looking woman with a towel around her to hide her modesty, just like folding her arms, her legs crossed. She's like, "That's strange. You never complained when I showered you when we were younger."
Hi, Lana. What are you doing here?
Well, I heard you're in town and causing quite a ruckus. I say. I thought I'd come in and say hello. How are you doing?
Great. Other than being shot at and chased and being shipwrecked.
She laughs and then she's like, "Well, I know you're a goblin and all that, but at least you've done the best you can." She, by the way, is actually not one of the angels. She's a goblin as well, but she's got like a tuft of hair tied up in her back like that. And she's like, "At least you look good." And she says, "At least you look good." She gives you that whole like up and down look of the eye thing.
And he's like a little taken aback by it. He's like, he tries to cover himself up. He's like, yeah, you too. Listen, can we like get dressed first?
You used to be fun.
and he kind of just, yeah, okay, sure. And he like just puts something on, and like he doesn't mind if she doesn't put something on. He just kind of sits there covering himself. He goes, we're gonna need your help. We're finding Hazelton. Did they tell you yet?
Yes, they told me. Apparently you want to go find Hazelton. I'm planning to infiltrate the ball for the Queen today, so I'm looking forward to it.
Great. Can we tag along? You do all the talking?
You tag along, I'll do all the talking, but once your business is done, you better make sure you do what I want. And
okay,
do you know what I want?
Fluff my hair. Grab a war club.
You know what? You know who's a great person you should meet? Ren. Great guy. You should talk to him sometime. I'll introduce you to.
She sort of stops and she goes, "I think you might be misunderstanding. I want the island's heart."
The what?
Quick flashback. Islands. Almost every island has something, an item called the island's heart, which, with the island's heart, you can control where in the big cloud sky the island floats to. It means you can move islands across places. You can split islands up, and you can do special things. Each heart or each island has other special properties. It won't take much of a genius, but with the gear, you can restructure the very essence of the heart into something else and change the island with it, because you can use the gears to restructure it and then change it around.
At this point,
it's said that that's how the gears change around, because people keep moving things.
At this point, after he goes, the what? Knowing what she's asking for, knowing that it's so difficult it's going to be to get this, he just goes, I just wish you would have asked to sleep with me. But yeah, sure, whatever.
What the hell would I do
the
that? Wait, why would I do? I don't understand why. Wait, what does it got to do with anything?
It just would have been easier than risking my ass again. I saved you once already. I'm gonna have to save you again, aren't I?
Look, it was one time and it's fine, okay? I got over it. Now look, I'm a great big pirate queen and all that jazz. It's fantastic. I love it.
Fine.
I got my own ship and everything. So, who are your companions?
Well, Fang and Arnold, little cabin boy. He's not much use, but he can steal things, and Fang is dangerous and quick, and she'll be useful.
Okay.
I think that sounds like a new move. Fang is dangerous and quick and can be useful.
I can live. He's like, I like dangerous men.
But we get an XP when we update our hooks, don't we?
You just want to update your hook, don't you? Yeah, go on, fucking do it.
The one shot. I'm probably not going to play the Walker again anytime soon, so I might as well figure out the moves.
True, fine. In that case, we'll take a moment here, take a break. So feel free to update your hook, and if you followed any of your drives during the session, get an XP for that too.
Oh yeah, I definitely harmed someone who gets in my way, even though they were the captain of a gang of thugs or the legitimate authority.
The legitimate authority. No, I think my hooks still apply, and I haven't really engaged my drive yet. I'm okay, because you don't know true suffering yet. You've been all right.
Yeah, you've been okay.
I'm gonna go with Kid mustn't know Arnold's secret.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Or it isn't prepared to know Arnold's secret, so that's a bit more active.
No, that's fine. I'll give you that.
All right.
Okay, so we're gonna cut a few scenes,
Right.
and then go straight to you guys riding in what looks like what is a hanging carriage towards where the ball is. For you, it's not that uncomfortable, Kid, and neither is it for Arnold. And you guys are dressed in this. By the way, you're dressed in fine wear. Describe your fine wear.
All right.
Oh yeah, you go first, Fang.
All right. So black mask, black hair bows, tails, and very nicely pressed pants.
Ooh.
With well-kept boots.
Nice. And Kid kind of looks like the bartender. It's just, except it's all too big from him. He looks tacky, and he looks like he's always scratching his neck and
it's
trying
tied
to
in the back, yeah.
Yeah, he's trying to loosen everything up, even though it's already too big for him. Pants are a little long. The folds are too big. The vest gives no shape to his torso. It's just way too wide. And and he's basically at this point just the most uncomfortable. He complains the whole way there.
Oh Jesus! Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. What's actually happened is that my Hangout window is actually crashed. So I'm probably gonna be kicked out in 1 minute, and I'll join you again in 1 minute.
Okay.
Let me just be kicked out, and I'm not quite sure. It'll fix itself. I'm not sure what's going on. So I'm gonna keep talking. If you don't hear me, it means I've been kicked out. Just remember where I am.
Why don't you reset it now, and we'll be here?
I can't. It's not letting me reset it.
Oh.
It's proper crap.
You just have to hang about. Yeah, you just have to hang about for a while. That's fine.
Yeah. So I gotta wait for it to get over itself. Great. This is definitely doing great on the recording, guys. I'm glad we've caught this. We've got 5 minutes of dead air and me crashing. There we go.
You can edit YouTube videos in YouTube.
Oh, can I? Oh, thank God for that.
Yeah.
Look at all the bits where I'm boring. Right. So, you're being driven by what's looks like basically a giant armadillo. It's crawling around the side of the ground, and you're hanging off its back in a small little carriage.
Mm-hmm.
Lena is wearing her finest wear. She's got this dainty hat on. She's got this mask on half her face that she can pull off with a flick of a hand and put it back on again. And she's wearing this dress that leaves very little to the imagination. She's planning on being the eyes of the ball. Arnold is dressed like a worker. So she looks at you guys. She's like, okay. The Novostosias are the ruling family of Resin. And they have, and by all accounts, they have the most power. They also are the ones rumored to have the island's heart hidden somewhere. I want to go into their secret chambers while they're busy upstairs. I want you to keep them distracted while I go down there with maybe one of you in case things go horribly wrong. And I want you to help me get the island heart, take it out undetected, and sell it to the highest bidder.
Kid, would you agree to something like this? This is foolishness.
Do you want to get near the man who is in charge of all the Sky Patrol, or do you want to be fugitives for the rest of your lives?
See, Fang, I think she has us there.
I'm not opposed to both. If it's a difference between you not only taking control of this island and all its people, but giving it away to whoever can fill your purse.
Let me tell you a few things.
Enough.
No, I don't think you're listening. Do you know how often the island's heart goes off and comes back again? It's all politics. People come in, they take it away, they buy it back. It's a victimless crime. No one gets hurt.
It's a victimless crime that affects everyone on this island.
Well, you can always try and go on without me.
I'm just saying that's an odd meaning of victimless because it's literally the opposite of victimless.
You're literally the opposite of annoying me. We can go
Thank you.
with plan,
I'm literally the opposite of annoying you, so you seem to like me.
You can go with this plan, or we can risk it that you guys can try and get on your own.
Okay. And he kind of steps in between both of them and says,
"Yeah,
Fang.
Yeah.
She has a point. We can't really do it without her. Do you have any better ideas?"
Literally any other idea. But
okay,
I look over to you. I know this is too small. I look over her and say, "All right, Lana, your idea is literally my second favorite."
Good. What's your first favorite?
All the rest are tied.
Okay, Fang, how about we do this?
Fine, but I'll help you. But I could get into
we'll let Lana sell the thing off. How about we have her only sell it back to the family? She won't use it. She'll just sell it back to them. We'll cut out the middle part. You make your money, Lana. We get to access Hazleton. We get to clear our names. It'll be fine.
And
they'll be fine.
Widespread social disruption.
I've done this like 5 times. It always turns out okay. Mostly.
Right.
I'm going to spout more. I'm going to figure out... wrong page.
How bad it is to do this?
Accumulated knowledge about something. Roll plus intelligence.
Okay, go for it.
Mm-hmm. A lot of windows here. That is an 8. So you tell me something interesting. It might not be useful, and I'll tell you how I know it.
Okay, what do you want to know?
So what do I know about the politics of selling away the world heart?
You know full well that it's one of the most treasured things in there because it does control the island. The problem with selling it away is whoever owns it, if you're caught owning an island, owning the island heart without being the legal owner, that's tantamount to pretty much being killed by anyone on any island. It's an unspoken rule. So whenever one goes up on sale, it's done under the books, everyone keeps quiet, and whoever buys it has to buy it openly, as such they know they have it. And as such, they use it as leverage against the people who own the other island. No one at this point in time has actually, unless they've gone horribly, horribly wrong, which has happened a few times, has taken an island heart and used it to crash other islands together.
Yeah, that's right.
However,
look, we could do this, but we don't. Yeah, we just want.
What happens, right, is that one takes it and then they keep it and they're like, "I have your island heart. What do you want for it?" And the other party pays a stupid amount of money for it, and they give it back. And then you steal it from someone else. You take it. You give someone else. You give it back.
It's like a nuclear weapon that would destroy the world. It's that level of power and non-use.
Yeah, pretty much. It's the most devastating thing to entire things. But once someone uses it in a bad way, you pretty much have to say, "Okay, dude, you are officially evil." The entire unity of 1 million worlds are gonna come after you. That's what makes it an incredibly cool thing to steal.
It's a politics money grab, basically.
All right.
But that's interesting, but it's not very useful right now because she hasn't actually stated who she's selling it to.
No, that you're right. How do I know that? Well, the Spider Clan has officially never owned a heart, but unofficially, it's on our knowledge to know exactly who has such a thing and to either safeguard or to control the passage of it to its proper owner.
That sounds fair.
So you guys play the gatekeeper certain times.
Yeah.
Make sure that stays only a non-used thing. Fine,
Yes.
steal it for money and all that stuff, but all right.
But run it back.
Which explains my James Bond tuxedo, I guess.
That's right.
There's something.
So I shake Lena's hand.
You only rolled 7 to 9, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
On the 7 to 9, I have to tell you how I know it, and it's not very useful, but it's interesting.
It is interesting. I guess we know how it works, but we don't know who's gonna get it.
So we know what we have to do, but not what we have to do next. All right. When Lena, oh wait, I'm not gonna do that yet. Wait, no, of course I'll do that. When she shakes my hand, I just put 2 palms on her wrist with the gesture known as a spider bite. And smile at her.
Okay. When you take her hand, she shakes you with a gloved hand, just so you know.
Mm-hmm. It's not a special technique. It's a. I was saying that's not a secret to her because she knows I'm in the spider clan because she met us in a.
Yeah, spider clan. So what'd you do? What does it do?
I gave her it's like a special secret handshake.
Oh, okay, cool.
So hand
Ascertaining that you're gonna stand next to like your clan's choice safeguard
and
thing.
She
but it's
smiles
not,
at you.
It's not widely known that we do
with the glove.
Yeah.
So are we all in agreement that we're gonna go through with this thing, but do it carefully?
Why not?
Lana?
Yes.
Thank you. Was that so hard? And then I lean over to Arnold. See, it's just like they're children.
Arnold looks over at you. He's like, dude, what the fuck? You arrive at the ball, and all masks go on if you've got one. Lena steps out from the upside-down carriage and like majestically walks in, and she's got this aura around her. You see members of the Sky Patrol sitting about. Do you guys have masks?
Yes. I have a mask.
Yep.
Okay, just checking. You see members of the Sky Patrol sitting about and flying here and there. You even spot Callahan looking a little bit worse for wear and quite pissed off of everything. Just going about doing what he can, just like, just generally being an asshole.
Yep. Now, are we
Hmm?
carrying our weapons like a ceremonial decoration?
You can have your weapons with you at any time. You simply just, whenever you state it, tell me how you got your weapon to that location where you are, and it's there. You had enough time for Lena to plant your weapon somewhere inside the building.
Okay, perfect.
Mine's just the end of my umbrella. It's just gonna act as a war club.
No problem.
Nice. I'm gonna have Lana stash my rifle, like on the way down to the secret quarters.
No, you don't have to say it now, because you can say it at any time during the game.
Okay, perfect.
That way, you don't have to worry about me taking it away from you. Just go, bam, my weapon's here. You just pull it out and goes, shoots on the face.
Awesome. So
She goes up to the front of the ball, and the guys are like, Rubble, do you have a certificate or whatever? And she's like, bitch, please, I'm Lena. And she flicks her hand, she gives him a smile, and then she walks in, and she's like, please, and don't keep my guests waiting. And then she lets you both in as well. You see Arnold and the other driver, who happens to be Jisha, together, watching you and waving you bye-bye and going in.
Oh, okay. Awesome. So
it's a giant ball. There's people running around. There's people doing dances and stuff like that. It's one of those sweet moments. Everyone's like together and they're dancing. And it looks pretty, and there's like people going about. And people are like staring at you and giving eyes. And Lena's like coming in, and she's like, "Okay, all right, boys and lady. So how are we gonna do this?"
I imagine his mask is like a kind of a, like almost like a demonish mask with like a big giant like hook nose. It's kind of comedic. So he like lifts it up a little bit so he can speak under and says, "Just point out the man that we need to talk to, and then you head down on your way, and we'll distract, I guess."
She's like, she takes her fan. Oh man, I wish I had a fan. Why don't I have a fan? She takes her fan. She's like, "Oh, fine, I can do that." Then she looks slightly mischievous a second. She goes, "But first," and then she grabs your hand and she rushes you towards the dance floor.
Oh, god damn it! And then as this is happening, I'm gonna like point out my eyes and like look at Fang and like go over the crowd to make sure that maybe he can start looking around and seeing who's out there. And I'm gonna use my chance, like while we dance with her, to hear the conversations that are going on around us.
Right.
No problem. First up, make me a dex roll to see if you can keep up with the dance and look a complete fool.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, so that's a
As
plus
she's got
one.
you in her arms, you're like da da da. It's beautiful. Of course, she's leading because she is a leading lady. Let's be frank.
So I
Although-
have a 7. So
You have a
I
7.
feel like he's not that good because he keeps trying to keep the nose out of bumping other people in the face. So, yeah.
She's laughing at you, and you're dancing together, and you just can't keep up with her. She's just that, like, she's always a step ahead in the movements, and she's leading you. And as she's leading you, the thing you notice, even though you're not quite sure at first, but it looks like she's leading you further and further away from Jisha.
Oh, god damn it. So obviously I'm not that dexterous so I can't tell. I'm just being led, trying to
Yeah,
keep
just
up.
being like do 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 do. But you know, you look great. You look great, but being led slightly away from her. Jisha, what are you doing?
I'm just going to scout the room, make small talk, be polite, and try and figure out what the news is about who shot down the ship, the Marine.
Tell you what, I'll make this a mini carouse roll. It's not
Alright.
exactly a carouse roll, but it's a mini carouse roll. So, use your charisma,
Mhm.
roll, on a 10 plus, choose 3, on a 7 to 9, choose 1.
Hey, natural 10.
Natural 10,
Nice.
alright. You can choose 3. Befriend a local person, hear rumors of an opportunity that you have, gain useful information, or do not be caught surprised by the trap that's about to be set on you.
I'm going to go with everything but befriend a useful NPC.
Okay.
So I hear rumors of an opportunity, gain useful information, and I'm not ensorcelled or tricked.
Okay. You're moving about, you're making small talks of minding your own business and nodding your head and doing all that jazz. And you come forward, and you hear like something start up. You hear someone go, "Behold, the Queen Mother herself, Lady Kavosia." And
I take a knee.
okay, yes, most people take a knee who are around the area you are. And what looks like this old lady being pushed in this floating wheelchair by this young, fit man with a fuzzy beard just sort of comes up to the top of the stairs, and then she smiles at you, and she'll just sort of quietly waves.
Hmm.
And she's got like this plastered smile on her face, and everyone just sort of looking at her quietly and just imagining about. And you hear people talking between each other. They're like, "Oh my, that's Lady Cavossier. It's such a shame what happened to her grandchildren. What happened to the grandchildren? Oh well, there was a terrible accident. I think they're mostly all dead. Poor lady. She has to name a new person. She has to name a new person to take over her land. I think she's gonna pick that new man that came. What's called the new vizier that took over, Lord de Carlisle. Yeah, it could be really good for the throne. I think he's making an announcement today.
Probably by the end of the party, because he has
Probably by the end of
everyone.
the party. Yeah. Now would be the time for her to name a successor and all that.
Mhm.
He's got this like fuzzy beard and he's smiling at everyone. He's just waving quietly and being all like smart and shit.
Mhm.
And so just minding his own business. And he drags her away and then slowly puts her through. It's at this point that you start to notice that the Sky Patrol are all slowly manning the doors.
Mhm. All right, I make my way through the party and grab
Stop. Can you see him?
who?
Whoever you're grabbing.
Arnold?
Can you see him?
Yes, Jishi's not going to be. Jishi's hard to hide, even in an event such as this.
Yes, but they're not at the party. They're outside.
Oh,
I stated this
okay. I
before.
thought they were just on the other side of the guest list, on the other side of the velvet rope, as it were.
But you can try and leave and get him. But you'd have to
All
go
right.
past the Sky Captains. The Sky Patrol.
Right. So, what's the architecture of the room? How many exits are there, and are there like skylights and other things going in? Because I figure that
Yes,
there's gotta
yes,
be some.
yes, yes, yes to everything. There's skylights, there's chandeliers, there's like 7 exits.
All
There's
right,
4 on the bottom, 3 at the top, and there's like an exit to go further in, a bit further up, where the wheelchair lady just went.
all right. So I watch where the guards are going, and then go over the top, just slowly. Just someone's talking to me, and I'm backing up, and I'm slowly walking up a wall backwards, and just how it is. And then as they go to turn around, I'm just not. A curtain gets thrown, a curtain rod goes out, and I'm not there anymore.
Okay, no problem. Where are you heading?
I need to get Arnold in front of his grandmother because he's the next
Arnold?
inheritor.
How do you know?
It's a guess.
That's a bit of a wild guess.
Well,
children
I'm a wild
in
person.
the
There's
horrible
only so many. There's only so many big death events that have happened in the past day, and there's
That is
only
true.
so many people who have been said by their father to not. I'm a sensei. I notice these things. I put things together.
Do you now? Just happen to put 2 and 2 together.
I think it's 4.
It's totally follow. Trust me, I'm not metagaming. It's cool.
Alright.
It's cool. Right. So in order to get outside, you need to make me some kind of roll to get past the sky patrol. Even upside down, even here, they're still flying around.
Oh, that makes sense. I'm gonna go with my on a mirror's edge.
What does that do? I don't know. Help me.
Sorry. When you begin free running, start moving and roll plus strength. I use this to get into the boathouse.
Yes, but that's a pretty big obvious thing you're doing if you're free running. That's not very stealthy.
Yeah, well, when you cling to a seal, okay. You can walk along solid walls and ceilings as quickly as you can walk or run, regardless of their texture.
Yes.
And when you cling to a ceiling without talking or attacking, NPCs will never notice you. That's my training, the hidden cities.
Yes.
So as long as I don't talk.
But they're guarding the doors.
Yeah, there are too many doors. I'll roll for it. But
I'll let you roll for it. Because it would work,
No,
but
I can use it
at
for it,
the door. So I can't really say you just get past them automatically.
No, of course. Okay, that is a 4. That's a 5.
Ow. Okay.
So as many of them as I kept my eyes on, the fact that this party is extremely complicated and not something that recalls the dojo too much, I feel like I get up right on the other side of the glass dome in the roof before bumping right into one of them. Or
you do, actually. In fact, I'll tell you what. You turn around and you're at the glass dome of the roof when you hear a clap. And Callahan walks up towards you, taking off his mask. He's wearing his full military uniform. And he starts smiling at you and goes, I was hoping to meet you again someday.
I take off my mask and I'm wearing my regular mask underneath it.
he's like, wait, hold on. He's like, wait, why are you wearing 2 masks? I don't even know what's going on anymore.
I just toss it.
And he's like, when we heard that you were coming, we didn't actually believe it, but here you are.
I'm sorry, I would have sent a reservation.
It's fine. He takes a good deep sigh and he goes, so, if I hear it, you're part of the spider school. Dojo.
Your eagle eyes miss nothing.
I'm glad. He looks at you and then he smiles and goes, he sort of like reaches down and he throws like a sword onto the ground. And then he looks up and around him the other sky patrols slowly start to circle around. And he goes, well, let's have some fun, shall we? Meanwhile...
No, I didn't. Just for the record, I do take credit for beating up your men, but I didn't blow up the boat. I was on the boat. I lost a good deal of luggage to it.
Well, I'll tell you what. Once I beat the living snot out of you in a duel, you can tell me all about it.
Oh, god damn.
Once I have you midway across my spear, I'll have nothing left to say. And as I take the sword, I throw it behind me, it hits a rain gutter, knocks loose my spear, and I just grab it out of the air.
It's fucking beautiful. He loves it. He's still gonna charge you, though.
Yeah. All right. Let's do.
So, meanwhile, downstairs, one of them, what's called, the guy, the big mustache, the Castal, comes up and he claps and he goes, "Ladies and gentlemen, I have prepared a duel for us to watch as celebration for later announcements that we shall be going through. If you would like to turn your eye to the dome," and he turns up towards the top of the dome, and you can see Jisha, like, in a stance, along with Callahan in a stance, and they're about to go. And Lana's like, "Oh, huh. Well, I wanted a distraction. I guess that's gonna work."
Ah, god damn it.
Well,
I look up and I'm just like, we might as well make it squirt.
I give like one. Are there no lights on me? Did the entire ceiling turn transparent or something?
yeah. You're, like, the dome
They spotlighted you.
flares up.
They spotlighted the
I
duel.
move my left foot like 3 inches to the right, just as a kind of wave. That's the only sense that I give that I'm being watched.
Ah, okay, perfect. So I'm just gonna get like nod and say, well, we better make this quick.
Do it.
Hopefully she can handle herself.
No problem. Right.
And we're gonna like slink off.
So you guys pretty much leg off towards where it is while this duel goes on. So we're gonna do one turn of the duel. We'll do one turn of you guys, then one turn of the duel. Okay.
Yes.
He straightens his wings. He makes sure he's ready, and then he charges you with everything he's got.
All right. So I'm going to just step by the side, use his force, and throw him as he charges me directly into the glass dome.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah.
It's below you, so you're gonna go. Wow!
Yeah. And just smash him into it, just so it cracks. I don't think it should shatter at this point, but I think like a big crack. That is
Depends on what you roll.
That's an 11.
That's an 11.
To
Oh
defy
man, that's
the-
hard. You saw he charges you, and you saw. Actually, no, I let you describe it.
Okay, no, go, well, as he charges me, he's kind of flying in on me.
Uh-huh.
So I look like I'm a little bug-eyed, and then at the last second, I step back, lean on my spear, and then kick his sword at him with my feet,
Oh, nice.
which sends him off course, and as he's trying to block that, I just kind of use his force and slam him into the glass.
He hits the ground, and he looks proper pissed off, and he tries to sweep your leg.
All right. He's offering his leg to me. I'm going to take it. When he steps into me, I'm just going to go and put my sword down on him.
Okay, hack and slash, do it.
All right. That is a 9. So what are my
9.
choices? Hack and slash. All right.
He hits you on the leg.
Yeah. Yeah.
He hits you on the leg. You can't choose it now. You have to choose it before you roll.
Yeah, I
it.
can take the damage.
He sweeps you before your leg, hitting for about 5 damage, and it trips you up. But you flip your spear like almost to balance yourself back on, and it cuts him right up there. Roll your damage.
All right. 8.
Oh damn, he's not looking so good. He's looking a little bit more worse for wear than he started with. Meanwhile, running down the stairs in like a dramatic fashion while straightening her dress, Lana slowly switches clothes into something a bit more comfortable. She's do you know the scene from Charlie's Angels, the first movie, where they're going down the stairs and clothes are flying everywhere?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's what's happening right now. She's like clothes are flying everywhere. She stops a moment and clothes are modesty. She's like, "Do you mind not looking?" And then she carries on anyway. And when she gets down, she's dressed in this sweet black number, like she's ready for action. 2 of the guards get up, like, what the fuck is going on? And then she swings her foot, takes one out, and then calls you to take the other one out.
Perfect. So at this point, I'm going to like swing my mask off, like toss it in the guy's face, and then punch him, following it so he can't see the punch coming.
Do it, hack and slash.
Hack and slash, and I have no strength, so this should be hilarious.
Yeah.
5. I failed.
Mark XP.
Yeah.
You swing at him. You swing at him, and he's sort of like, you forget that he's like a giant whale man. And he sort of looks down at you, and he's like, "What are you doing?" He just like lifts up his hand.
So he gets stopped. The fist hits like rock hard stuff.
He looks down at you. You hit his pecs. He's like, "Take 4 damage." Oh no, take 3
Oh my
damage.
goodness.
Actually, he's a lightweight. He's just a god.
He's not even the biggest one. God
Even the
damn it.
biggest one. And you see Lana look horribly disappointed at you.
And I just kind of go like, that's not my thing. And then I slip down to the side. I reach under one of the floorboards and I pull out my rifle and I line up the shot.
Nice. Go on, do it. Shoot.
All right.
Do you want to kill him?
No, I just want to disable him. You know, nice shot in like the kneecap or something.
That's
He'll
fair.
never be an adventurer again.
You're such a bitch. Go on, do it.
So I hit him for 8.
Okay.
And,
Lose
so
ammo?
I'm gonna choose.
Or do less damage, or put yourself in danger.
I'm gonna put myself in danger.
Perfect. You shoot him in the kneecap. He goes, oh, and he's a huge, bulking man, and he's going down, so he falls down forward.
Mm-hmm.
Right on
top of me.
you.
Perfect. So I'm gonna deal my damage first.
Do your damage first, and then roll out the way.
Oh my goodness. All right. So I hit him for 1. Are you kidding me? I hit him for 2 because I have +1 damage, but still.
He falls on you.
Yeah.
He falls down on you. Actually, I'll tell you, he didn't die, so I say he falls on you and he pins you down underneath him. You can smell his fish breath. It's nasty.
Do I take damage or?
No, he just pinned you down.
Oh,
So
I'm just like crushed under him.
Crushed
Nice.
under him. All right, back up to the roof.
All right. So
He's-
I've got him bloody. He's bloody. He's pissed. He's angry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to. I have that slight smirk going on as I fight him defensively backwards. I want to step him over one of the spotlights and then kick it so it's right in his face and he loses track of me.
Okay, go for it.
All right. So I'm technically going to be using
Defy danger. I would say this is
on a mirror's edge because when you begin free running, I'm going to use this as an opportunity to just get out of his view and then pull a little bit of Spider Clan magic.
okay, but you have to get the light in his eyes first, don't you?
Yeah. So I'm going to go strength.
No, I'm not gonna say strength because you're not physically like you're just kicking it like on the side to get in his eyes.
Like
So I'd say
wisdom?
dex in this case.
Oh, okay. Either way, that's a 10.
Either way, that's a 10. You still got it. You still got it. You got this. You know what you're doing.
So he's blind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's blind.
All
can't
right.
see.
So I'm
Like,
just going to go. Since he's lost sight of me, I'm going to go above him and try and engage my.
Guys,
from
you're
above.
you're on the top of a building.
Yeah. Well, there's a building with a lot of spires and other adornments and other chimneys and all that other stuff.
No, you're kind of like in a pretty much a battle dome. You're
Okay.
like on the battle. You're on the battle dome. So above you, unless you go a little bit further up,
The dome
get on
this
the-
entire time.
yeah, you've been on the dome. That's what I meant.
All right. So I want to kick him through. I could just finish him off.
Actually, no,
attacking
fuck
style.
it. No. I'm not gonna take that away from you. No,
Yeah,
fuck
thank
it.
you.
You're the fucking roof.
All right. So as he steps through, I punch out one of the windows, and that refracts all the light into his face because the glass is going crazy.
Okay.
And I'm going to try. He's lost sight of me. Somewhere in the night, and when he turns around, I want to just be there with a lasso and just have him hanging down like a pendulum above all the assembled guests.
Okay, make me a roll.
All right. Death from above. That is a 5 plus a 2 plus a 2, which is a 7.
Which is a 7. Okay.
Yep.
He loses sight of you.
Mhm.
The glass shatters underneath. You grab him and you dangle him upside down.
Yep.
However, as he's hanging upside down and
Mhm.
he's just dangling up there, he's got your neck like that. And he's starting to choke you.
All right.
If you can get
Technically-
away from this, you've got him.
All right. All right. I'm just going. Is he
Wait,
saying anything to
things-
me at this point?
Yeah, he's saying, I'm gonna beat you like a redheaded stepchild, you son of a bitch. Something like that.
My hair's black.
He's
And I'm
brutal.
just gonna try and drive my hidden knife into one of his arms.
Okay, make the roll. Take
Okay,
a
and once I
minus
do
one
that-
penalty,
Yeah,
because
okay.
at the moment he's choking you.
Yeah. 2 and a 4 plus 2 minus 1 is a 7.
7.
Barely made it. So, yeah.
Okay.
So it's the most. I have a way of this being a drawback. So as he lets me go, he goes to grab me. I stab him. He jerks forward and jerks back, and suddenly is completely incapacitated. Him trying to stab me and slash at the ropes was actually part of the trap.
Yes,
So
but that's not a drawback to you, though, is it?
Yeah, no, I'm not done. As I descend gracefully down to the party floor, everyone just starts applauding, and I'm just like can't get anywhere, so I can't get to Arnold and complete the rest of my mission. And this is a very obviously a Spider Clan thing. Like, there's been no discretion.
I'll give it to you. Fuck it, why not?
Yeah, because it's not what I want, but it's...
Yeah, fuck it, I'll give it to you. You slowly descend down onto the crew, and everyone's like, oh, good work, good work, good work. And you're surrounded by people, including one of the bigger men who sort of comes up and goes, I'm not quite sure what happened there. This is this older guy with, like, pretty much smaller wings. So it comes up and he claps. He's like, I'm not quite sure what happened, but, good show, good show, good show.
Sensei Fang.
What'd you say?
Sensei Fang.
I can't hear you.
Sensei Fang. I'm offering my hand.
Oh, okay. He takes your hand as well and shakes it. Sorry, I don't think I happen to know your name. Why have you beaten my third in command?
He does know my name. I just introduced myself.
Oh, did you? Oh, I didn't hear that at all.
Yeah, I was shaking my hand so I could figure out who it...
He's like, so how... what's his name again? Fuck, I forgot already. Lieutenant Harrelson, the third. It's nice to meet you. I think we might need to talk. If that's okay, if you'd like to come with me and my men, please.
I guess I must. And to answer your question, because I could.
He sort of looks at you and goes, huh? And he sort of leads you away. Right. Back to the ground, you being crushed.
Right. So I'm gonna wiggle out from underneath the guy. Is he still awake?
Yeah, no, yeah, he's still awake. He's just like, oh, my foot, you fucker. Shit, oh, God, this hurts. Oh, I'm never gonna swim again.
Basically, I'm gonna, like, wiggle out and line up the shot, and I'm gonna stand, like, right in front of him, knowing full well that if this doesn't work, I'm gonna get hit. Okay. So I'm just kind of, like, gonna close my eyes and just pull the trigger as I'm, like, standing right up close to him. Almost point blank to his, like, crotch.
Do it. Roll it.
I'm very short, so.
Do it. Roll it. I love it. Hit it.
All right. 12.
Oh, finally. Do your damage.
Yeah. So.
It's going to happen sometime.
Yeah. It was just odds, right?
Yeah.
6.
Oh, that's enough. You pelt him the last time, and he pretty much closed. Oh, my other foot! Oh, God damn it! Why'd you keep breaking my legs? I need this to work and make money for my kids. Oh!
And I feel a little bad inside after hearing that.
And Lana looks at you and just shakes her head. She's like, "That wasn't cool, man."
Listen, I'm not good with the punching, okay?
Why'd you shoot the man's
whatever,
legs, man?
he'll live.
I don't even. Oh, she just shakes her head silently. She walks on. She's like, I was gonna do some backflips and stuff, but the mood's just gone now.
The mood's gone. Is there other guys in the room, or did they run off now that they see I have a gun?
No, there's no other guys in the room. There's those two.
It was just the two of them.
Just the two of them.
Just shut up and let's go. And I start heading down the hall.
You head down the hall and avoid a few more people because Lana knows where she's going. And you get down to what looks like this giant vault, and Lana like gets on it. And you see her put her hands on it like that. And then she just slowly starts to turn it. And she's feeling, and she's like, oh. It looks like some weird mystical shit. But you're pretty sure she's not magical. She's like,
okay. So I'm going to, like, stand guard, basically, next to the vault and have my rifle trained on the hallway. Make sure that no one's coming down.
And she's sort of like...
Can you hurry it up, please?
She's sort of like taking this time. She's like, it's okay, don't worry, I've almost got it. I've almost click. I got it. She's like, she holds the side of the vault. She's like, are you ready to see what the island heart looks like?
Sure. And he kind of looks over his shoulder, gun still trained down the hallway.
And she pulls it open, and she's like, huh? There's a podium sitting in the middle of the room. Pretty much right there in the middle. There's nothing on it.
Is it invisible?
She looks at you like, what do you mean it's invisible?
I don't know. I've never seen one, so it's not here. Okay, fine. Who has it? Let's go get it quickly.
Well, no, my contact said he left it here.
And who's your contact?
As she says this, you hear above you people going down the stairs. And then stopping towards you. Pretty much the exit you came in from. And you see them slowly appear, and there's like 10 of them. All of them holding rifles and trained on you both.
Ugh, god damn it. And I go, you don't have any smoke bombs or any of those nice escape option things?
She's like, well, I got one, but it's a little bit crazy to use.
I don't think we have a choice.
As you say that, the man with the big mustache walks down, and he sort of looks at both of you and goes, actually, you had plenty of choices. You could have chosen not to have taken my offer to steal the island heart. You could have chosen not to have maybe put yourselves in danger. And you could have chosen not to have gone through all of this danger that you've been through. But you didn't, and now you're here. And now you've stolen the Iron Heart, and the great pirate queen Lena has gotten away with it too. And Lena's like, she looks at you, she's like, I'm gonna wear it. And he goes, on the contrary, you have. At which point he pulls out a gun and shoots him in the chest.
Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm going to hold on to what's precious. When you defend an ally, friend, or something you cherish, I gain +1 hold even on a miss. So I'm gonna roll to defend her.
Do it.
And I can't use survive because she's like, I didn't know impact was coming. But I roll plus con. And 6 + 2 is 8. So I get 2 total.
Okay.
Because I get 1 free. And I'm going to half the attack's damage.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to redirect the attack from the thing to myself.
Okay. Take 5 damage.
I'm going to leap in front of the bullet for her.
You leap in front of the bullet, and it hits you both. And you feel it go through you.
No.
Well, you feel the bullet go through you, but you pretty much sure you caught most of the blunt of the hit. And you hit the ground as you leap in front of it. As she's lying there, you hear her say the words, "Trust me." Okay. At which point, when you get up and look down, she's not moving or breathing.
I'm going to, look down at her. Can I tell if she is still breathing? Is she out? Or pretending to be out?
If you look at her chest, she's not breathing. She looks like she's dead.
I'm going to, put my rifle down slowly and raise the one hand that I can while I sort of plug the bullet hole with my other hand. And say, just don't do anything else. You already killed one person here.
He goes, why would I kill you? I need a scapegoat. And you're my best bet. If I hang you tomorrow, I can blame you and Lena for the stealing of the island heart. And it'll be mine to do as I please.
I'm going to hold still. And I'll let them approach me.
Okay. They come up to you. Looks like they've got cuffs.
God damn it, should I let them take me or not?
This is the real question, isn't it?
Cut 2.
What did you say?
Cut 2. Is my audio? Yes.
Okay, you want to be cut to you? Okay, we'll come back to you in a minute.
We have a decision that you don't know how to make.
Yeah, let's do that.
Whee! Jisha, you're in the room. And you're with a man, and you're with Harrelson, and he's sort of in there. He's like in his office. It's very posh. He's got a few guards out, and he sort of goes forward and grabs himself a drink, and he pours it, and he takes a seat, and he crosses his legs, and he goes, "So tell me, why did Callahan want you dead?"
Jealousy, I'd imagine. But that's not the point. The point is that the Grand Queen's granddaughter is alive.
What? She doesn't have a granddaughter.
How little we know. Someone who goes by the name of Arnold?
Well, that means something, I guess. What are you trying to say?
I'm trying to say, as much as we'd like to play grab-ass and compliment each other on our number of badges, we need to get the Grand Queen to her granddaughter. Oh, that's very complicated.
Are you telling
before
me?
the announcement of the procession.
Are you telling me that there happens to be a descendant of Queen, what's called Kovose?
Kavasi's descendant is alive, even though there was an attempted assassination aboard.
Can you prove it? Do you have any proof? Where's this girl?
Outside, by the gate, near my disciple. I wouldn't say disciple.
He
Near
puts
Oran.
his drink down. He puts his drink down. Then I'll find out myself. Let's go.
All right. I bet Kid has probably already got the gem by now.
Most probably. Wait, what gem?
No, I say that to myself.
Oh, okay. He must say, wait, we're saying what now? Hang on.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So as they approach me,
Yeah.
and they get closer, how many still have their weapons trained on me?
This like what? There was 6 men. There were 10 men.
Yeah, I think there was 10 men.
There were 10 men. There's 6 with guns straight on you. 4 just approaching you.
Can I discern realities to see if she has her little escape thing on her body?
Go on. Discern realities. Make a roll. Fuck it.
What's
In that
discern
1
realities
second.
on?
You want to
Whiz.
know? I don't think you want to know because it's Wiz.
When you closely study a situation or person, roll whiz.
Oh, it's Wiz. I'm good at Wiz.
Okay.
I have
Do
plus
it.
1 wisdom.
Do it. As they're approaching you, time slows down for you, and your eyes, you go into like Matrix mode. And your
Yeah,
eyes slowly
I'm scanning
the
around,
area.
looking for exits. I am trying to determine if I have any other ways to get out of here or
Okay,
anything
do
at
it.
all
Roll
that would
it.
help me out.
Roll it.
All right, I just found it on the thing there. There we go. So I have a 7.
Okay. That'll give you
Nice.
1.
Yeah. Let me see my question here.
You've got
What
happened if
here is
What's
useful
about-
or valuable to me?
Oh, okay. When you came inside, before she opened the door, she seemed to be kind of sort of semi-holding her hand out while slowly moving the thing around. It could be that somewhere behind the vault door there's a security system that activates. What the security system does, you have no idea, but it might be a big enough distraction for you to get away.
Like I could trip it myself.
Yeah. But it will require you to make some kind of quick movement towards the back of the door, which you can see from here. But you have to make a quick movement before they shoot you for it to make sense.
Okay. So as they're approaching me with the cuffs,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna like slowly get to my feet, and I'm gonna say, "We don't need the cuffs. I can come down peacefully." And I'm gonna be slowly stepping back, and then I'm gonna pretend to trip on my own rifle that I put down, and then
Yeah.
I'm gonna like vault backwards and try and trip the security system as I like
Okay.
head into the vault. I'm gonna rub my hands over the thing, supposedly trying to catch myself
Okay.
and try to
I
trip
would
whatever's
say
in there.
that's not Dex. It's either intelligence or charisma. Which one do you want to go with?
Are you trying to use... What was he trying to do?
He's trying to secretly walk backwards, then trip, and then hit an alarm. And then flip it off. So I would
Dexterity
say-
and nervousness. I mean...
No. This is definitely intelligence because he's trying to walk back closer.
Oh, I guess. He wants to be in exactly the right position, I guess.
So it's not. So it's a charisma to like be like, hey guys, it's all good. I'm just chilling out, baby. It's all good. Or instead of like, oh no, I'm walking back. What a shame. I can't see what I'm hitting, but I gotta be ready. Oh, there it is. Bam.
Yeah, and at the same time, I'm like, I know something's bad's gonna happen, so I'm gonna like brace myself and just like
Take it.
clench
Take
muscles
it.
and just
Arrgh.
whatever happens. I'll go with intelligence. It's 0. What's the worst that can happen? I
What's the worst that
die.
can happen? Let's do it. Go. Roll it.
Oh my god. Oh Jesus.
I just hear a boom. Like you should have leveled up with. You should have 7 XP now.
No, I only have 3.
Survive this explosion.
I have 3. I've marked every time I failed, and I only have 3. Jesus.
Oh
Christ.
my god, that's beautiful. That's fucking beautiful.
Tell me what happens.
Okay, this is a hard move.
I'm okay with that. I can take it.
Okay, we have to make this more dramatic. You step back. You have no idea what this thing is gonna do. You step back. You hit the gun. You go, oh, whoops, and you slam it. When you slam your hand on the trap, you've got this grin on your face. You're like, fuck yeah, I got you, motherfucker.
I did it.
I did it. Yeah, and then you hit the ground because it's a good thing you hit the ground because on the sides of the walls next to the vault burst out 2 giant gargoyles, and they start wrecking shit. Good news. No. Good news. The soldiers aren't going to be shooting at you. Bad news. They're blocking the exit.
Right. Shit. Okay. So I fall back. Back, and all I can see is the ceiling, and then I see the gargoyles shoot out, and they start attacking things. And I'm going to roll into my stomach and just start running, like not even looking to see if anything's in my way. Just start running down the hall towards the exit and try and pick up my rifle on the way. Just head down, running back. Just take the brunt of whatever is going to hit you.
Right, so we're going to do your chase scene through the hallways to get away from the gargoyles in a minute. Meanwhile, above, as he's already headed off after pretty much doing his duty of killing the girl, Dan still comes out. And he sees you with what's his name? With Harrelson. And he still comes out, he looks up at Callahan, and then he looks down at you guys. And he walks towards you, Jisha, and Harrelson. He goes, what's the meaning of this? What's going on? And Harrelson starts talking to him about what you just said. Like, there's no time to explain. I think we may have found someone important here. And he's like,
just a second. I think we lost him.
Oh, did we lose him? No! Yes, there's a bit where the good person things, and the viewer is waiting to find out what's going on. They're like,
yeah, it's gonna be the reveal. Fuck.
It's gonna be the reveal. God damn it.
He'll be back.
God damn it. He'll be back. Okay, so I gotta keep myself busy.
That's funny though.
Wow.
In the big reveal moment.
So close. Okay, there he is. Yay!
Yeah, he's returned.
Hello? Hello? Oh god, he's gone.
Maybe he's still all crashed and stuff, yeah.
Maybe he crashed hard.
Yeah, I got pretty lucky. I didn't realize that my laptop wasn't plugged. And I got down to 15% before I was like, oh shit.
You're like, fuck shit. Lloyd's gonna kill me when I fucking right to the clip. Oh man, we're like 30 minutes to the end, man. Come on.
He's almost here.
I'm gonna have to delete this whole section right here.
Oh, you can it's easy.
I'll just
stop it. Snip it out. It'll be like we had the most tight and concise game ever.
I know. I'll be like, wow, this game was really tight. Holy shit.
Like just moving and doing shit. Like,
yeah, God, like there's no breaks for food and shit. It was just perfect.
Fuck, man. I'm never gonna level if I keep failing, but I'm not gonna level at this rate. God damn.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
I failed things that I should not fail at. That's the reality. Like all the stuff I'm good at. Fuck. Hopefully he makes it back. I wonder what happened. Just computers acting up. Yeah. Have you run any of the Apocalypse World games before?
Dungeon World I've run twice, and it's my first running Invis World.
Yeah, I like them. They're good. Have you ran them for more than one shot or just one shots?
Usually one shots. I can't because of the way the XP system works. It's perfect for one shots. But run 3 or 4 sessions, and having the players having to then do this and then level up and then go through. I'm like, I can't be bothered with that. Just fucking go through the game.
Yeah.
It just makes my life a lot easier. I'm sure. Okay, where is he? Please turn up. Please come back. I need you.
Maybe send him a message and see.
Yeah, I'm sure maybe he's just disconnected. To our one viewer who's watching this, I apologize. This is not. They're gonna log out now. Like fuck it, these guys are taking forever. Let me message him. Adam, 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 Adam. Everything alright, Adam? Question mark. Please, 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 Adam, please, I need you.
Can you even
Adam,
tell if people are watching?
Yeah, I know I have one viewer. One person
so
is watching. I don't know who it is, but they're watching right now, and I'm hoping they're having a good time. It's probably Jim Ryan. I was like, Jim, yes, that Jim. Who signed up for my game? And I was like, wait, that's that Jim, that Jim. Why did he sign up for my game? I feel really embarrassed. I'm like, shit, I can actually play the game properly now. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit, no. I gotta be serious. I gotta write plot down. Okay, come on. Yes, come on, just log in. Adam, he's still offline. He might have completely crashed his computer.
Well, that could happen. Maybe he did the same thing I did. Just left this thing unplugged for too long.
Yeah, fair dues. I'm sure he'll be back in a second. Please be back in a second. I love you. I love you, please. Please. Please come back. Nope, he's still logged off. Right, well, in the meantime, we can do your scenes while we can, while you're running up.
Sure, yeah.
Because as long as your bit will go a bit further about, but we'll get that bit done because we're running out of time. I'm trying to kind of make it stay within 4 hours. So, okay, so where were we? You have gargoyles. They're fucking about to...
running.
Yeah.
I grab my rifle and I do the running back, head down, huddle the ball, just all shoulders through the middle of the hallway. Like, I'm not even gonna try and attempt to dodge to random fights that are happening beside me, and the gargoyle punches a guy in the face, he goes flying across the room. Like, I'm not even gonna try and stop that.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
I'll tell you what.
down.
Endure. Make a defy danger endure roll to get past the corridor.
Yeah, at least up to the guys at the
Stairs.
Yeah,
They're not going to be bothered with you right now.
So I'm gonna do that.
You are not our problem.
Again, this is supposed to be the thing I'm good at. So we'll see how that goes.
So I'm sure you won't roll all failures, surely. Please, God.
Oh, okay, 7. So
7. Okay.
It's a success,
You're like,
at least.
oh, shit, fuck, God damn it. And you break past them. Like, you fucking just barrel upon. You're like, yeah, all right, I got past the gargoyles. And the huge one just splatters 4 of them as it lands, and it turns its head towards you.
I literally just stop dead in my tracks, look at it, and just line up my rifle real quick and take a shot at its eye. I'm just gonna try and have it, shift its head and get distracted.
Okay, good luck.
I just need 1 second. Good luck.
Go for it.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, you're back. Once again,
Yeah.
we're doing dramatic.
Had to be thinking about it.
What'd you get?
So, what happened when the vault exploded until now?
2 gargoyles burst out of the room, giant gargoyles, and started eating everyone. And now he's running away from them.
Yep, and I'm about to shoot one in the head and see how that
Okay,
goes.
do it.
And 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so I'm gonna choose to use up an ammo.
Okay.
Use up an ammo, and then roll my damage. So let me just mark off ammo real quick. So I'm down to 1 ammo.
Choose to the eyes, so I'll give you a bonus for that.
I'm gonna just take 2 shots. I'm just gonna pop, and see one of them should hit. And I'm gonna roll my damage. 8. All right, finally a decent roll in D10.
I know, right? Same against a gargoyle who's made of complete stone, but it's all good. So shoot it, and you see a piece of his face chip off, and it just sort of turns towards you, and just shakes its head. He's got that look on his face, so much meat to eat in so little time.
Just bothersome. Oh my goodness.
My God, he fucking charges you.
Okay. As he's charging me, I'm going to run towards him, and right as he's getting close to me, I'm gonna soccer slide underneath his legs, and
I love it. Do it. Roll it. Go.
Fuck. 7.
7. You slide under him, and you actually get a foul. But as you're just moving a little bit below, he sort of shifts his weight, and it clips your shoulder.
Ooh.
Take 5 damage.
Ooh, yeah, that makes sense. All right. We cut scene now, guys.
Cut scene. Okay. Before you left, as I was saying, Adam, he said, you've been left in the room with 2 guards while he goes out to try and find Arnold.
Oh, I thought I was going with him.
No, he was about to take it. I was like, no, wait, I know, I'll find it myself. Don't leave, don't get out of your sight. And then he leaves up to the window. To the window? No, he just goes to the door.
All right.
You can try and follow him though. I mean, there's nothing stopping you.
I look at the two and said, "How would you two like to join the Spider Clan?"
Have you heard the word of the good Lord, the Spider?
I've heard a good. Have I told you about my Lord and Savior, the Spider?
The first tenet is discretion. I take all the fancy accoutrement, the fancy suit that I borrowed from someone, and offer it.
Make a
Getting
parlay.
down back to what?
Make a parlay roll.
All right, I guess.
I mean, that's fair. You're talking to people. It's not really leverage, but
Yeah.
Wait, are you recruiting right now? Is that what
No, I'm
you're
just
doing?
grabbing them, I guess.
but they did just see you kind of hang up Callahan, which is giving you.
Yeah,
a
so
parlay.
I'm at a straight 8. When on a 7 to 9, they need some concrete occurrence of your promise right now.
Yeah, no. They look at you and they say, that thing you did to Callahan a bit earlier.
Mhm.
Can't just do it too.
All right, I'm gonna need a volunteer.
What now?
Do you want to learn it now? I can show you after.
Oh, all right. Just don't tie me up, like.
No, fine.
Okay. Okay, sure. He's like, yeah, sure, I'll show you. So he comes up. He's like, yeah, okay, show me.
Did you just see one of them go out the window and then I go out the window after him?
You tie him up. You're like, wee.
Welcome
Nice
to the
diversion.
Spider Clan, bam.
And the other guy's like, oh god damn, I knew it was a trap. Just shoot
Hey,
him.
I guess. He's the smart one. He didn't fall and he took a step backwards.
So you go out the window?
Okay, yeah, so I'm making my way up along the rooftop over to where Arnold is.
Okay. Where you think Arnold is, as you get
Arnold
there.
was. Yeah.
As you get there, you don't see Arnold at all. What you do see is the carriage you came in with is gone.
Mhm.
And
So it wasn't just going back and forth. I saw it as like a sky car.
yeah, you see it leaving.
All right.
Pretty much it's gone. It's not there. Someone's taken it away. And you see someone crumpled up in the corner.
I look. It's Thorin, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. See, is he breathing at least?
You have to get close to find out.
I know this guy well. You see visible blood.
Not from where you're standing, no. He's not visibly bleeding.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna sprint up. So I take a bit of. Okay, so this place is made up for the concert for the event, right?
Mhm.
Lots of pageantry and tapestry. I'm gonna take one of those, jump off the roof and glide onto the track, that thin wire that the cable car is on, and just start sprinting up.
It's not a cable car. It's an armadillo.
Okay, so it's climb onto, but is it or onto whatever?
I'll give you like a rope thing you can climb on down.
Yeah, it's climb.
Like
I'll just
lead thing. Yeah.
So I'm just trying to make my way over to it.
Okay, no problem. Go for it. I'm not giving you a roll for that because it just looks
Yeah.
cool.
Okay,
No,
so
I'm like, oh wow, you fall and hurt your leg. Whoop-dee.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You just make your way over there.
I make my way onto it, so I'm on top of the carriage.
Uh-huh.
I just peer down on one side. You just see a bit of my mask dip into frame as I look to see who's in the car.
No one.
Oh god, fucking damn it. It's just not going our way.
Kid.
No. There's no one in the car.
Mm-hmm. I look underneath.
There's a hole.
There's a hole.
Yeah.
What's down? So whatever went through tunneled up from underneath?
No, more like someone opened up the bottom hatch and got into something else.
Oh. I'm gonna use my finely tuned spider sense. Oh, that's a thing.
No, it's not.
It's been a long time without that in there. Just gonna try and open my mind and see where the next jump is before I leap.
What, you mean sleep where? Below?
Yeah, shouldn't there be? Do I know? There's probably.
There's a few other buildings and stuff underneath there.
All right.
But something's gone, but you can't track it down. Not without actually like getting some help.
All right.
It spends enough time to go. And you going off to go do the cart instead of like taking time to look around before you went, that was a distraction enough to get away from you.
Oh fuck. Well, if they hadn't gotten away, I don't blame myself for my choice.
Yeah, I mean it's not your fault. Except for the part I saw your friend may be dying right now. Other than that, it's fine.
If he's not bleeding, that guy. Have you seen the guy? The way that guy.
See him bleeding, so I guess.
Fine, I go over to him. If I go over to him, the guards are gonna see me. Whatever got him will get me. I swear, and just umbrella my way back over across the gap over to Oren.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Right, while you're doing that, back to the gargoyle fight. Okay, you're underneath the gargoyle.
Yeah, he clipped my shoulder, right? But I slid under, you said?
Yeah.
I'm going to scramble to my feet and... are there things in this hallway?
Yeah, the stuff.
Yeah, so as I'm running past him, I'm just going to like start knocking things into the way just to buy me time to get up the stairs.
I like it. Make me a wisdom. No, that's not mental fortitude. That would be more dex. Make me a dex to fight danger to slow it down.
All right, let's see how that goes. Awesome, 11. Finally.
All right. Okay, you've slowed it down enough that you're like knocking things over. It's jumping up. You like see it coming. You throw like a random like statue of a pigeon,
and just bases at it and just fucking bugs and everything that's in the hallway.
Like 50 million pounds worth of damage to this place.
Probably more. I would
fuck it up.
They have the world, but they can rebuild.
Somewhere below you in the basement, a dying woman is like, oh my fucking god.
I'm telling you, there's like an accountant right now who's like crying a single tear and doesn't know why.
Why? You get up to the top. People are slowly like, what the fuck is going on? You see. No, actually, you don't know anyone at this point in time. You get up to the top, and you get up to the top, and all the NPCs and everyone else at the party's like, what's wrong?
As I get to the top.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, someone's trying to steal things from the vault. Quickly, they let loose the gargoyles. Run! And I'm just going to try and cause a panic.
You hear someone go, ah! And then it's like, ah, everyone's running around just in time for the gargoyle to leap over your head and land in the middle of the room. And just start fucking shit up.
And I'm going to use the confusion to run away.
Do you run outside?
Yeah, outside, for sure. I'm going to head the way that we had our armadillo leave us. That's our escape route.
Kid, you got the heart?
I see you?
Very nervously. Well, yeah, let's reunite the party at this point.
Yeah,
okay. I see you, and I'm like, no heart, no Lana. We have to go. Things have gone bad.
No, Arnold.
Harrelson comes up. He's like, "Where's Arnold? Where's the scout? I can't pronounce his name wrong. Typical. I wrote a fucking character name, and I didn't pronounce his name. Where's D. Kalau?
D. Kalau? I have no clue.
What
are you even talking about?
I'm gonna
pretend that I even know who he is.
Huh?
I sent him after her. He said he knew where she was.
I did. Someone else took her.
Yes, I sent D. Carlisle after. No.
God damn it.
What?
And it's him.
Him, Arnold.
He has Arnold.
He has Arnold, who's male.
Yeah, D. Carlisle.
Oh, yeah, yes. That's what I meant.
I'm oblivious at this point because I was like, yes, D. Carlisle. It's a he. Yes. Find him.
I check on Owen.
Harrison's like, wait, did you say he? So you said...
Spider Clan is confusing.
Yeah, fuck it. He looks at you, he goes, you have to find her. Find him.
So what happened is that she went down some hole, or there was a hole where the armadillo
was? There was a hole in the cart.
Yeah, it's holding a cart, and he probably used it to offload her onto something.
Guy boat.
Wait, why did you say it was him? He says, pointing to the kid.
We know each other. It's complicated.
Why did you say it was D. Carlisle?
Because you sent him down to get him. I'm sorry, him, meta character, meta knowledge got in there. Sent him to get him, and he's not here, and he's not here. So
I can run up my sky patrol to keep a lookout for him, but I don't know where he's gonna go.
Yeah. I check on Oran at this point.
can be
Oran's like lying there, and he's got like this side of his chest is like bruised and caved in a little.
Well, thank God I have bandages and such.
He's like, no, there's no time. I know where he's going. He's gonna get to his ship. The Black Sail. It's his ship.
I'm not having 2 people die. Well, actually, that person died on Kid, but I'm not having 2 people die.
No, you have no time. He took the child. Go get him. I'll be fine. Just give me some whiskey.
Whiskey? I'm just very calmly bandaging him up, and then once I'm done, I say, now we have to go.
I'm going to run off.
No, I'm done. Okay. So, guys.
Yep.
You are the bot. What's called? Where are you gonna go?
We're going to go down to the harbor where the Black Sail will be.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That means you have to get to the top side.
Mm-hmm.
Harrison will offer to take you using some of his Sky Patrol members.
Nice.
He'll pick you up and just fly and hope for the best.
We do that, and I'm reloading as we go along the way, that sort of thing. Like, we're prepared.
Mm-hmm.
However, because he's taking you guys, it takes you guys a little bit more time, because for him to call back thing and get back in the car and then go up there, just way too much effort. So he takes one of those and then he takes it all the way around, and then he sort of like comes up to the top. When you guys land there, you can see as you get there, the boat just slowly ebbing away in the distance.
All right. Perfect. Sounds like this is where the Spider Clan excels. I'm gonna get. Okay, so what I need to do is a perfect run of parkour all the way across the dockyards from the lower end up the crane, either knocking the crane into the ship to slow it down, or doing a perfect swan dive and hitting the mast.
Okay. If you can, because he's in the distance, he's got this huge gap you have to jump in order to actually get to it. It's pretty fucking big. Yeah. But if you make the roll, if you make the parkour roll to get there, I'll give it to you.
All right.
I'll give you the jump.
All right.
You just have to make the jump.
That is a 10.
Okay. You parkour past the people. You parkour past the docks. You make your way halfway there. You can see the jump coming up. You just need that last push to get there.
All right. So as the boat sails away in the distance, there's probably a store of cannonball and munition and that kind of thing.
Remember, though, if you do this jump and get over there, you're on your own.
Yeah.
Can I have them drop me onto the ship? Like, just unceremoniously just drop me. Like,
unfortunately, they're just way too tired. But I'll deal with you in 1 second.
Okay.
So below, they're not on the ocean, they're on the sky.
They're in the sky. It's sky. So if you miss the jump...
All right. All right. So what's above them? What's
clouds?
What kind of? All right. Time slows down.
Oh no, you made a 10 with that roll, didn't you? Okay. No,
yeah.
No. I was gonna say something else, but you made a 10. It's fine.
Yeah. So okay. So they've dropped anchor, and they've raised anchor.
Yeah, they've raised anchor. They're sailing away in the same ship you saw blow up your ship.
Okay, so I grab the anchor as I take the final swan dive onto the boat and try and wrench it free and redock.
No. They're actually gone. They've de-docked. Okay. They've left. The anchor's up, but it's on them. So you can't reach up, grab it, and relock it, which would be cool, but I can't give that to you.
Yeah, no. How far? Okay.
It's like a good 50 feet. Okay. So, but you're in full blast run, so you can make it.
Yeah.
However, failing this roll will drop you into the abyss.
All right. So let me think.
The define danger, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, let's see what my move does. When you begin free running, roll plus strength. On a 10 plus, hold 3. On a avoid or knock aside an enemy, leap up or around or through an obstacle, get somewhere out of reach or out of sight. So they have a cruise. What kind of boat is it?
It's
can
like
you describe?
It's one of those like meteorite ships. Only it's sleeker on the side.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks more like a traditional ship than another one ship because they're able to meld the meteorites into a actual proper ship.
All right. I'm going to set off a set of dockside munitions to blast myself the remaining distance.
That sounds really fucking crazy, stupidly doable. I love it. Do it.
Mm-hmm. All right. So I guess I'm gonna go with Constitution on this one.
Do it.
Oh my goodness.
That's a 4.
Okay, that's not a success. I thought you were just gonna use. Honestly, when you said use that to read out of reach.
That's my justification for my previous roll.
To get that close.
I get that close and then I fucking faceplant it.
Yes. You're almost there. You're like.
I grab a crate, I swing. Something falls off the crate as I'm swinging on the crate, like the line of book, and then just inside me, you see the fire coming up beside me. But instead of jumping just outside the grasp of the explosion, the explosion speeds up and launches me into the boat.
No. I think it's a bit more. It's a bit more embarrassing than that. It's that you go forward. You sort of like, you're like, yeah, I'm going to make this all good. You move up, you come in forward, you do the explosion. You know how in cartoons when people try and light the fuse and then it explodes and they're covered in black? Yeah, that's you. You're just covered in flames when you hit that side. Take a minus, take a deliberity to your constitution.
Stunned? Weak, shaky, confused, or scarred?
Yeah, the one that's your constitution.
All right, sick.
Yeah, because you're pretty much on fire. It's your body.
All right, that's enough for a level up. That failure.
Yay!
Oh, you actually leveled up. Wow.
Face plants onto the ground. Take 10 damage.
All right.
Actually, no. The explosion will still carry you because technically your free running maneuver gets you there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So you do get on the boat. Only you're flat against the boat, like that, covered in black.
All right.
Meanwhile, Kid, you're like, man, I wish I could free run. That'd be really cool. And you hear like what sounds like a motor, like. You see it. It's the lifeboat that you sold from before, covered up, heading towards you.
Perfect. So I'm just gonna start shouting at him. Hey! Come on, open up!
You see the lifeboat open up.
Is it the Hammerhead guy?
Nope, it's Lena.
Ah, god damn it!
And she folds her hand. She goes, "And where do you think you're going without me?"
Well, how? You know what? Never mind. I won't even ask. Just go. And I jump into the boat. And I'm, lining up the shot as soon as she starts rocketing off towards the ship.
She breathes and she goes, "By the way, I really don't appreciate you setting gargoyles in the room. That was not okay."
I'm not great at getting away. You did your whole passing out thing. What was I supposed to do?
Yes, I was supposed to fake it and then it'll throw my body out and I'll be fine because I have this lovely little skiff to use. Why on earth did I open the gargoyles? Could have been easier.
Yeah, you could have told me that, and we're arguing the whole way there. I love that. We're having the argument on the raft.
Facing. She goes, "We need to get there soon. I'm sending for help."
For help? So we're on a time?
Yeah, but let's get there quickly. I heard I heard it. I heard all the plot from the other guy. I say skipping the whole dialogue.
So basically, I want her to go up to the ship and slide the raft sideways so I can leap from the raft onto the side of the boat and grab onto a window or something like that.
No problem. Let's do it. Let's do it with the guy who's actually on the boat first.
When dealing with those who value strength or physical capability, you can always use impressive feats of athleticism as leverage to parlay.
Oh, really? That's pretty cool.
That's a good call.
Yeah, that makes sense. As I get blasted to the ship, I'm still alive. Huh.
Are you sure it's more like, oh god, I'm still alive? Ow.
Well, pain doesn't hurt. Well,
Pain doesn't hurt.
opposite of hurt.
Okay, what do you do? Go on.
Okay, so I grab and just walk up and peer over the side of the deck.
Okay. There are some people standing up there looking around, but they haven't spotted you yet because they didn't hear the explosion. They're like, what the fuck was that?
Well, they saw the They might have seen the explosion, but they didn't assume that someone would be launched through it.
Well, no, they didn't. I just said that.
Oh, okay, I'm one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's literally what I just said. They were like, what the fuck was that?
Oh, okay. I thought they said they didn't notice the explosion. I'm like,
No, there's not an explosion. They were like, what the fuck was that? But they have no idea that you're hanging out the side of the boat. That's what they know you're dead. Like, huh.
There's a guy in there.
Good thing we left. There was an explosion.
I know, I would have been fucking dead. Jesus, that would have been terrifying. Woo! Boy, it's close. Tea later? Okay.
All right.
2 days to
So,
retirement.
I'm moving around the upside of the side of the deck, just hand holding, and trying to hear once they stop talking about the explosion, what kind of scuttlebutt they're talking about.
They're just talking about
Listening.
getting the boat ready to go to an island. They don't look like talking anything else.
All right, and then I realized that I can hold on as much as I want, but I'm just kind of using one arm to hold on and the other one to kind of run along the side. Just going a bit faster and just trying to find the best entrance point for the boat, the one they'd expect the least.
Okay, well, there's a few portholes you can get in.
Probably right over the gun deck. Because
Okay,
if
yeah.
they're not expecting to be chased, then they probably aren't manning it.
That sounds fair. There's probably like 3 people in there, you can guess.
All right. All right, what's Kid up to? I've made my entrance.
All right, kid, you're sailing along with her on the side of the boat.
Yep.
Where do you want to jump off to?
I want to jump off to like one of the lower windows. I imagine it
well-
has like little port windows.
Do you want to go in through one of the gun ports?
Yeah, that sounds even better. Let's do that. Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
sure.
gonna have her just like saddle up, and I'm gonna use the momentum from that to sort of launch up and try and grab onto one of the sort of the gun ports. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so you get into the boat from the left from the starboard side. Jisha, you get into the boat from the port side. You both land in the middle.
Huh.
And we see each other.
Yeah.
I was about to say something as soon as she says that. I kind of clam up and I go, okay, and I nod my head, and I follow her.
All right. So what are these guys up to? The guys on the deck.
They're just some guys, they're just saying they're singing airship shanties.
All right. Air shanties.
Air shanties. Yeah, that's what they're doing. We are cutting ice. I don't know, something else. I'm not quite sure.
All right.
Yo ho ho and a bottle of air rum.
I'm just gonna walk on the sea. I'm just gonna step on the ceiling over them. And dangle you below, and just Kid just swinging back and forth as I calmly walk across the ceiling.
Across the ceiling. and the whole,
Just like, what are you doing?
so at first I'm like really weirdly I look really uncomfortable, and then I just kind of line up my rifle so as I'm hanging upside down, I have my rifles pointed over them as we walk past them. Yeah, that's how we'll get. What happens on the other side? Can they see us from the other side?
They can't see me unless they have a reason to look up.
Yeah.
That's my shtick.
So as long as we stay quiet, we're good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Making our way to the captain's cabin.
Okay, so as long as you stay quiet, you're good to go. So you came up once again. Make sure there's something. No, I'm not gonna give you Hidden Cities bonus because it's not just you. You're carrying someone.
Oh, that's fair.
So I'm gonna say make me a dex roll.
All right. You want to help out? You want to help out, Kid?
Yeah. So Kid will help out by just you know how someone can make themselves heavy on you if you try to carry them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kid is actually gonna try and support his own weight along the top using his arms.
Okay.
You know,
Oh, you're so
to make
Light
sure
as
that
a
it's
gun,
not
stiff as a board. I'm at,
like he's gonna try and
I'm
grab
at
on
9.
boards and stuff along the way.
I'm at 9. If you help me out, we get this one.
Yeah. So I have +0 strength. I'm guessing that would be strength. Oh
I
no, it's
think
on your
Sterling
bond,
would
right?
be-
It's just a bond, right? So I have +1.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
7.
huh.
Yes.
Hey guys, sorry. I was just reading through some of the other stuff. It looks like when you're climbing a wall, you can't actually use your hands.
I get 1 free hand.
You get one free hand? Oh, that's not so bad.
Yeah.
I was like, that's really odd. Oh well.
If we were
So
human size, this would be a big problem, but I figure I can hold on to a goblin with.
I think
4
hold on. Yeah, one hand should be fine with that. Okay, so what happens?
Okay, so we slip right in between. One of the guys goes. He takes another round. He goes over to the keg. He pours some grog, and then he turns around. He thought he saw something, and then he says, "I need to stop drinking so hard." And then he starts drinking some more.
All right, guys, you make it all the way to the cabin. What's called the captain's cabin. It's not that hard for you to find. I'll give you the roll to get there. There are 2 guards in front of it guarding the door, and you can hear sounds from inside.
So there are 2 ways we try to do this. You take one out from the top, and I try to take one out from here, but it's gonna be noisy.
I
If
got
I
one.
shoot, it's gonna be noisy.
I got an idea. I just slide over to one of them. It's like, hey, you weakling.
He looks. What you say? Hey, you.
Yeah, hey you weakling, showing off my Spider Clan guns.
He looks around, then he looks up.
No,
Oh,
I
you're
mean
not up?
you.
So are you up in the air?
I don't even need to be. I'm just gonna. Kid, you can be hidden, but I'm gonna just walk up to these guys.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna stay hidden like nearby by some crates.
Yeah.
He looks at you, and he's like, "Who the f are you?"
I'm your worst nightmare. Well, not actually. You probably have worse nightmares. I'm one of your nightmares. Now, let me start over. I walk up to him
He
and say,
punches
hey,
you in
you
the
weakling.
face.
He says, who are you?
Uh-huh.
And I said, I bet this staff and all these gold pieces I can beat you in an arm wrestling contest. Right now. You and your friend.
He's not gonna fall for it.
No?
I
I can
think-
use physical feats of strength as leverage to parlay.
Yeah, that is true, and you're
But we're
right.
intruders.
But you're intruders on a ship.
Okay, fine.
He's going to swing and punch you in the face.
Then I'll try something else because my interpretation was that was exactly
Yeah.
what I could.
That's great. It's just that the situation you're in right now
Yeah.
is.
Okay. So what if I'm dressed as a pirate? What if I have a spare pair?
If he recognized you, and yeah, fine. If you were like one of the crew members he recognized, yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
I take off my mask. I just look like a pirate. I'm just wearing an eye patch, stripy shirt, loose pants.
Come on, no.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna put my foot down this
Okay,
one.
okay, fine.
Alright.
So I'm just gonna come in above that guy.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna try and grab him, take him off, and hang him from the crow's nest.
Okay, do it.
All right. That is a 7. So what do I get out of 7?
You choose.
Okay. Kidnap them, or no one notices you dropping in, and your target doesn't make a sound. So I'm just right next to him.
Mhm.
But he does have a buddy, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he doesn't notice him.
Hmm.
However, you don't have him restrained,
No, I don't.
but he doesn't make a sound. So can we say that you jump on him and choke him? Is that okay?
Yeah. Okay.
You're not choking per se, but you've got him like that. And
Yeah.
he's like,
You don't want to be party to kidnapping, do you?
do you say that to him?
Yeah.
He's not replying. He's just trying to get you off his neck.
I released the choke a little bit to talk.
Okay.
You may not like me, but I'm your greatest dream. I mean, worst night. God damn it.
Okay. I'm sorry. He's going to suplex you. You've had 3 chances
Alright.
to do that. He
Alright.
tries to suplex you. No, not suplex. He tries to throw you off him.
Okay.
Is this now in the open? Like, can the other guy see this?
After he does the throw, yes.
All right, I got a 7, so I get to on the defy danger. So success at a cost.
He grabs you, attempts to throw you, throws you, but you land on your feet. However,
All
you're in the view of both of them, and they both pull out. One of them pulls out 2 pistols,
right.
and the other guy sort of reaches back and pulls out a maul.
All right. There's a little girl. There's a little boy. I just say. There's a little girl kidnapped on the other side of that door.
We're not paid to ask questions, mate.
Are you paid to live?
Are you paid?
And I give you the signal to go in. I give Kid the signal to.
Okay. And I take a shot, and I just take a shot at the guy with the guns.
Do it.
Oh, we're gonna be so loud. Yeah. Okay.
Do it.
So I do that, and I roll that, and I roll an 8. So
Alright.
for my volley, I am going to.
Get into awkward position. Fall on one of these guys.
Yeah, I have to move to get the shot and place myself in danger.
Okay, cool, no problem. Do
All
roll
right,
damage.
yeah. Let's see how that goes. 4. Oh my god, I have the worst rolls ever.
You really suck at die rolls. I think you're impressive, but it's perfect compared to fucking Jesus bullshit rolls over there. It's perfectly. He's like, I'm just on fire. You're like, oh my god.
I'm not on fire. I failed like 6 times. If I didn't take the book upgrade, I wouldn't have leveled.
So you take your shot and you hit the guy with the pistols, and he screams in pain, and he what's called. But however, as you take your shot, the shot goes super loud,
Yeah,
and you can hear footsteps coming behind you.
God damn it. Okay.
I'm gonna take the other guy and just. I'm in a cat stance. I'm gonna try and run and throw him through the door.
Okay, go on, do it. That's a super tackle. I love it. Strength.
That's a 12.
Yeah, I'm not shit hot today at all, guys. I mean, I'm running so badly. Oh no. Okay. You grab him and you slam him through the door. It's a guy at the mall, right? And he goes. He comes with you. He's got the maul in his hand, and you both pretty much crash through the door, and you slide a little bit. You come up to what looks like DeCarlisle in front of Arnold, and Arnold's hat is off, and his hair, his long flowing hair, beautiful flowing hair, is flowing as it normally does, and he turns on and he's like, "You."
Me.
Actually, no, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. It's not who you are. He's like,
I think he's
"Who
only
the
seen
hell?"
me.
Yeah, he's only seen you. He's like, "Who the hell are you?"
Justice.
Oh,
Really?
pithy one-liner.
I know, right?
Justice.
Justice. Well, the guy at the mall's like, what the fuck? I didn't know what's going on. That was 2 days of retirement. Okay, back to Jose. You've got a guy with a pistol who wants to go in after that guy, but you just shot him, so fuck you. He does the Matrix dive. So he's just diving and starts shooting you while taking cover.
Perfect. So are the footsteps coming up from the stairs, like from below decks?
From above decks.
Oh, they're from above decks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna like dive out the way, and as I dive out the way, I'm gonna have basically line myself up so he'll waste his shots down the stairs. So hopefully, if someone comes down, they'll get shot.
That's good. If you get it, I'll give it to you.
All right, so let's do that. So that's Dex, Defy Danger, and 6, 7, 8, 9. So only a 9.
Oh, so close.
Close, but I Defy Danger, and I stumble, hesitate, or flinch, and you offer me a worse outcome, hardbanger, or ugly choice.
Okay. You dive out of the way of the shots, and the shots hit the thing behind you, and it bounces off. It's enough to scare the guys away. They go off to get more reinforcements because they're like, shit's going down there. People are shooting at each other. Gotta get ready for this shit. However, as you dive to the side, you hit part of the wall, and it stings your shoulder really badly. Take a whatever it's called to your strength. Yeah.
Ability.
Ability to your strength.
God damn it. Yeah, it makes sense. I ran into a gargoyle. That's bad news.
After like that one hit, really, they're like, maybe I shouldn't have done that. That was really bad.
All right. And then, so after that happens, I'm just going to and just line up my gun again and just shoot him in the gun.
Do it.
And let's see if I actually hit him. Oh, 5. I don't hit him.
Misfire.
Yeah. Mark XP, and I'm at 4. God damn it.
Oh man, I'm gonna make a hard move here. Roll your damage.
Oh yeah. I miss, so I don't hit him.
Roll your damage anyway.
Okay. And 5.
Jisha, he slams this guy and hits the ground, and he goes, "Who are you?" And you go, "Justice." Just as a bullet hits you in the butt.
All right.
Oh shit.
All right. I'm just not even gonna flinch.
You're like, you don't even flinch, but you were like, fuck.
You feel it. Oh, you feel it for sure.
Yeah.
It hurts, but it's
I
there.
am firing in that direction, though. That's the truth.
What'd you do?
Whose child is this? I just said, wincing.
Whose child is what?
Whose child is this? I say, pointing at Arnold.
Hi. None of your business, you stupid. And he calls you the B word, and then he reaches for a pistol and tries to shoot at you.
All right. I'm gonna grab. I'm just gonna. Okay. So he's grabbing for his gun. I'm gonna grab his onto his neck with my legs and spin him around. And when I'm done spinning, I want to have him in an armbar. So I'm trying to use physicality to parlay. I want to just completely defeat him.
Okay. But
With
first,
the
you
beat
need to get him first. I'd say you need to make the roll to get him first, then you can parlay.
Yeah. Okay.
To defy the danger to get close to him.
Yeah. Strength.
That is a 9. But I had a pithy one-liner, so that's a 10.
No.
Yeah, you
Not
said
that one.
you said
That was yes. Banter between two characters at the chase scene.
Fine.
Nice try.
It is a nice.
You get up and you sort of start getting him in the arm lock, and you've got him. You've got him in the arm lock, and he should be suffering, but then he moves towards like one of the windows, and he slams your back into it and not try and get you out. As he's just constantly trying to get out of the lock. You haven't got a good enough grip on him just yet, but you've got a grip, but it's hurting. Take 3 damage from the broken glass.
All right, so he's gonna throw me out the window.
No, he's not. He's just trying to get you off. He's just slamming you. If he throws out the window, you go with you. Why would he want to do that? It's a terrible idea. He's like, no, fuck that.
I'm always at an advantage when they lose track of me. So me getting thrown out the window is good.
True point. But yeah, he's just trying to slam you and get you off him. That's what he's trying to do. And he hits you across one of the windows and it shatters.
What's on his desk?
Books,
Probably
papers,
letter opener.
letter opener. Yeah, I'll give you a letter opener.
Okay, I make a look over to Arnold to just take the guy and stab him in the leg like last time.
Arnold looks over and make me a charisma defy danger.
Oh, fuck.
Take 1 forward to it.
What?
Take 1 forward to it.
Okay, then that's a 7.
7.
Yep.
Arnold rushes in, grabs the opener, leaps up to try and push it down. He kicks Arnold. Arnold slides out the door.
All right, it's all yours, kid.
Kid, Arnold slides out the door next to the guy with the guns.
So as the guy looks
holding a
down,
letter opener.
yeah, well, holding as he looks down at the guy, as he looks down at Arnold sliding out, I'm just gonna just get up and just bowl into him. I'm just gonna just give him a nice tackle.
Yeah, go on, do it. Strength.
All right, awesome. And I have no strength, which is the best part.
Just roll a 10, dude. Just roll a 10. You'll be fine.
6. Fuck, I failed. All right. I get experience.
You run towards me like, I'm gonna fucking tackle you. It's gonna be awesome. I can't wait. Jesus, oh shit! And you tumble into Arnold, and you and Arnold tumble back into the room.
Perfect. Makes total sense. Shit, and we're like a tangle of limbs in the room.
I was like, my heroes, guys. Thanks for coming to save me.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're welcome,
yay.
kid. You're welcome, kid. You're welcome.
The guy behind you, hear they're starting to gather up to come into the room.
Oh yeah, makes sense.
However, not just yet. However, you hear them behind Moscow. You hear them coming down, like, let's go get him, let's go. And then you hear a whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. It's almost faint, but because you've heard it before, you know what it is. As cannon fire hits the ship.
Oh god.
I don't know if that's good or
rocks.
bad, to be honest with you.
Could be either way. Hey, it's the end. You're at the end. Everything's great. The ship rocks.
Perfect. So as the shit gets rocked and everybody sort of knocked around a bit, I'm gonna take the chance to get up, and then and just shut the door behind me, and like
Okay.
try to bar it or something.
Fuck it, just us and him.
And just bar the door so he's trapped in here with us, and all his guys are trapped out there. And I'm gonna try, to do that. So I guess that's strength. I'm just gonna push over, like the captain's desk, right across.
No problem. Why are you busy with that?
Grab this guy.
You have him, don't you? You have him unlocked.
Yeah, I have him.
In a weak lock, but you've got him. What do you want to do?
All right. Just tell me everything, and I might let you live.
Up your scum.
Yeah.
You didn't get enough to really go for the parlay for that one. I'm not going to give the parlay for that because you didn't get the full roll. But you have got him in the grip.
And you could just hurt him. Like, legit.
Uh-oh, have we lost him? Oh, God. Oh, God, we lost him.
Frozen up.
No.
Yeah, he looks frozen to me.
No, he's gone. He's gone. Oh, God, our one viewer's like, another delay? Oh, my God. The game's supposed to end in an hour. You're on another delay. Wow, guys. Just wow. Why is it looking up?
His computer is just blowing up, man.
The computer's just like, no, fuck this game. I'm done. I'm out. Okay, unfortunately, we're going to have to wait for him to realize he's crashed and then realize that he's been disconnected and then come back here again. I'm going to do a lot of editing.
So we're going to engage one of my moves now just to kill some time. I have reminders of the past. So when you meet a traveler or enemy you've met before, my call, I tell the GM of my last encounter with them, and the GM will tell you how they've changed since then. And I'm going to tell you that I've seen the Cavallio before.
Okay.
And the reason I didn't recognize his name was because he wasn't named that before.
Okay.
He's the reason that I had to save Lana. He got them both mixed up in some bad stuff, and they created a disaster, basically, and I only managed to save her, and I thought he was dead.
Ah, okay.
So that's why he's a little upstart and nobody knows who that new mustachio guy is because he's different.
Because he changed himself. Yeah, that's true. I'll give you that. So what am I supposed to say?
Just tell me how he's changed since then.
How he's changed?
Yeah, what did he do? What did he do to come to this point?
When he left Lana, he realized that he would never be anything unless he actually made himself into something else. So he changed his name and pretty much took the identity of a noble nearby. He killed a noble, took his identity, then married up through the world, disowned anyone else who was alive to him, and then just kept marrying up until he came to the city of blood, Resin, where he realized that if he actually manages to get himself up with the I can say the whole story now, can't I? Fuck it. He managed to get himself up with the Corvusses, he would actually be able to become one person of power. And if he's a person of power, he will either get control of that one of the island's hearts or be able to get other places. Through a lot of bargaining, a bit of chipping, he could probably make himself rule a whole kingdom. It will be slow but steady, but he'll get there. So that's what he did. He's worked his way up slowly. He even organized the death of Arnold's parents. Even though I think someone technically metagame to figure that out.
I don't know if he metagame. They did say there was some sort of disaster and the children.
Yeah, I was like,
we have a child.
I'm like, really? Seriously?
I don't know. It's on the edge. I don't think it was metagame, but it was pretty close.
That was well metagame. But I was
knowing
like,
that,
anyway.
So now as my character gets a really good look at his face, you know, as I turn around, he has him in the lock. I'm just gonna be like, see, I know who you really are now. And what's his name before?
You tell me. You know him.
How about Fari? F-A-R-H-I. It's kind of Arabic sounding. Yeah, so I know who you are, Fari, and you're not going to get away with this. See, there's more than one of us who knows who you really are. And, yeah, I'll use that as my justification to help him with the interrogation, basically.
Okay. That's if he gets the role. But let's see what he's going to do now. Is he back?
Sorry. Yep.
It's okay. It's okay. You're back. We've got a viewer back as well. You came back just as Jim Ryan relogged in. It's great. Okay, carry on. What do you want to do?
So I've got him. What are you doing, kid? I'm trying to choke him. We're fighting back and forth.
I know who you are, Foley.
So basically, I know who he was before he was like Cavallo. Cavallo is it?
No, Di Carrao.
Di Cavarao. That's a hard fucking name.
I know. I've said it wrong like 10 times. I'm sitting there going, why did I write that? That was dumb.
Yeah. Basically, he's scum, right? Like, he's not really a noble, and that's why he's trying to get power.
Yeah, he's not really a noble trying to get power, all that jazz. He's faking it.
Yeah.
He's a dick. Everyone hates him. What do you do, Jisha?
Then you're just arguing. I can let him go. I mean...
No, you have him. All I said was, I know who you are, and you have him in the lock. That's all I said.
Yeah.
All right.
I just recognized him when I looked at him finally, because I hadn't seen
He
him.
doesn't want to. Like, I've offered him options, and he just really would rather die on this ship. So
He doesn't. He knows he's in danger, but he's too pissed off with you to just give it in. Also,
we could survive one ship explosion. We could survive one more, but you're gonna have to help us.
He looks over at you and he goes, "Why would I help you?"
Because you're helping yourself.
How?
Because otherwise because Kid is going to shoot you in the kidneys.
That's such a good threat.
Make a parlay.
I think you're on your part right now. Yeah. And I'm going to help you.
It's a 10 if you help me out.
Yeah, I'm going to try and help you because I know who he was. Do we get a +1 for that? Because I know who he was before this.
Do you get a +1 automatically for that? Okay,
no, I don't. I'm just saying story-wise. I'm saying, come on, I know who he was.
I'll get it right.
I him into the story.
I'll give you the bond roll to get a +1 to your extra +1 forward to making this roll to help.
Okay, so I have a +2 total. We'll see how it works.
What you roll a 6? Fucking,
oh my god, a 4, 5, 6.
Called it fucking magic shit. That's my roll. Told you, gave it to you, still lost it.
Fuck. All right.
So he can't actually help you. So he looks at you and he goes, "Fine, you can have everything you want, but I live, and I get away."
So we have to let him get away. That's our deal.
Yeah.
From me, for now.
For now.
Fine. All right, I agree to it. Damn it! How could I fail the rule?
That's so bad. And then he sort of lets go.
He's going to find out it's much harder to get out of the web, even if I'm not, right over him.
That's right. Yeah, you can trail him after. All right, so we're gonna basically let him go, I guess, and get Arnold. And I'm gonna be all confused, with the long flowing hair. I'll be like, okay, yeah, you're gonna have to explain a whole lot of things, and then we'll try to get to a lifeboat, I guess.
All right, guys, you gonna get to a lifeboat?
Yep.
Okay.
To the one that that Lena's bringing on. Oh, that's a 2-person.
Yeah.
Okay. Do we trust Lena to evacuate the kid?
Yeah, I trust her.
You can always grab one of the lifeboats that they have on the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. We'll have her escort us.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll have the captain escort us down to the lifeboats. And
he goes, he's like, "I'll escort you down, but you call off that other, whatever that hell it is shooting at us."
I'll do it. I lie. I have no power to call off the other ship or even
We'll say, yeah, okay, we'll tell Lana. That's the
Don't tell Lana. And he goes, "All right." Then he leads you down to where the lifeboats are, and you can take one off.
So we take one, and he takes one, I guess?
Yeah.
All right. Do you have any more explosive stuff? I'm going to look around for the explosive stuff and plant it on his lifeboat.
That guy brought it in with him. There's no guarantee there will just randomly be explosive stuff here. However, if you want there to be, I can't really. I'm not sure I don't have explosives near the lifeboat, but.
All right. So his lifeboat, as he's getting in.
Yeah.
I look for a way to move a bunch of cargo in front of his lifeboat, so when it launches, it just goes boom, boom. And hopefully,
well, the thing is, we already agreed to him getting away for helping us. So he has to get away. I make a lot of agreements.
Yeah, he's gonna try and break his agreement.
Okay.
So he offers you one of the lifeboats, and he says he goes, "Which of these lifeboats will you take?" And you can see that one of the other lifeboats can be blocked.
I'll take the one that can't be blocked.
Okay. He nods, and then he gets in his.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. And so as the lifeboats are descending, are you just gonna like cut the rope that holds all the cargo above it together or something?
Yep. I'm gonna walk up to the ceiling, do my thing,
Mm-hmm.
and take the rope, cut it, and then swing down into our escaping lifeboat.
Okay, no problem. And it falls in front of him, and you see him just sigh.
You kidnapped a child. I give him a "you kidnapped the child" kind of thing, and I duck my head down as we exit the boat.
And he nods, and he goes, and you picked the wrong lifeboat.
Damn it.
As your lifeboat goes off, it goes off from the ship, and it floats, and he says this under his breath with a smile. You can feel it. The lifeboat starts to judder, and then it slowly seems to be about to sink.
All right.
God damn it.
You're about halfway between what possibly will be Lana's ship shooting at the other ship, and his ship.
And I'm trying to shout out to see if I can get Lana's attention if she's in her own boat nearby. Is she?
Yeah, no.
It sounds like you're rolling plus bonds with Lana.
Yeah, I'd say do that. Roll it.
Yeah, I just want her to take the kid.
Roll it.
Right.
She can bring her ship down and try and pick her up.
Yep. Oh, that I'm great at. I have a 10.
Fucking you! Lana just magically appears next to you. I'm gonna give you that. Fuck it. You wrote so badly on the way through. I'm gonna fucking give it. Yeah, Lana's like
perfect. I hand over the kid. And
no. Lana comes down. She's got a lifeboat. She's got it open at the top, and she's like, "Well, look." As you're sinking, she goes, "Well, look. Looks like it's me saving you this time."
And we resolve our bond.
And then she's like, "Hop on in, boys."
All right, and we hop in.
Arnold, you have the loveliest hair.
Her.
I'm just looking confused, like from one person to the other when this is revealed. Like, what? Okay, I guess.
Princess Arnold.
Princess? No. She looks over at you like she looks over at you, Jose, and she's like, "You never get me involved in the fun stuff, do you? I was there trying to steal the island heart and all that. Did you get the island heart?"
No, we didn't get anything.
Pull it out of
Where is it
nowhere.
supposed to be?
I don't even know how I have it.
Arnold goes, "Well, actually, I knew he had it in his shoes, so when he kicked me," and then Arnold pulls out from his breast, the same place he hid the whiskey, the tiny little gear just quietly spinning on its own.
What am I got?
Perfect.
And he looks. Lana's standing there. She's looking down at it, and then she looks over at Jisha, and she looks over at you, and she's like, "Technically, I saved your lives. You guys owe me."
Spider Clan.
You earned it.
Technically, I saved your lives. You guys owe me.
Yeah, probably.
And you do the whole safekeeping thing. You should make sure it doesn't go to someone bad. She'll just get paid, and it'll go back, and it'll be the same cycle that Spider Clan has always protected.
Hey, Lena, how would you like to know one of the secret moves of the Spider Clan?
How would you like to get on a different ship?
I'd like that. This is not comfortable. Oh, you mean you want me to get off?
You know what? You're my second favorite Spider Clan member.
I accept that compliment. Thank you.
And she sails you guys back onto the boat. Right, so I think this is a good place to summarize what happens pretty much at the end. So I think it comes to the end. Everybody okay?
That was swashbuckling.
Well, I did mention there's a lot of swashbuckling involved in this. So Arnold is in fact the lost granddaughter of the Courvoisier. And she finally meets her grandmother, and they have a good long talk about her parents, and how her dad was and how her mom was. It turns out that apparently when De Claral actually went off and got the parents killed, which he didn't explain the conversation earlier, but you weren't here, and I'm sorry about that. He didn't know that the mom was pregnant, so she went into hiding and gave birth to her quietly. Only the sea captain knew. and he'd waited for a moment when he thought it would be the easiest time for him to get in to bring her along, to capture what's going on, to like upset the throne and all that jazz. That's why he brought it in there, and that's why he pretended that it was his son.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Basically, we found this out because I have a move that allows me to say I know someone,
and then I have to give background. So,
and he basically says how they have changed, and I knew Caraval, and he told me everything about him now.
Yeah, so that's how it was. Caraval or Foley did escape, but he will not be able to use that persona for a very long time. And there's people all over Resin who are constantly looking for him, especially with the fact that he is accused of stealing an island heart.
And we just made a big enemy. Nice.
Made a big enemy, but you made a big friend. You saved the city of Resin from being randomly tossed into turmoil. And everything sort of turned out okay. And hey, you resolved your bonds with your friends.
Yeah, that's right. Woo!
Except for the bit where you decided to bandage, Owen.
I'm not this guy. I'm not gonna let someone die just because he's giving me dramatic information.
She seemed to be dead. Okay, as far as I knew, she just went. Trust me, that is still big.
No, I meant the captain. Smart. The captain stabbed in the heart.
Oh, he was dead. He was dead. He couldn't be saved.
Yeah, well, did you try?
All right, guys. So, did anyone resolve their drive?
I beat up people for getting in my way.
Okay.
No, I don't think I did. I did resolve my bonds, except I didn't. I saw resolve Lana. I didn't resolve Fang. You didn't really get to suffer much, but I did level.
I suffered a shit ton. You just didn't notice.
I wasn't there. That's the problem.
Quick question. When I said the kid had the heart,
you were literally out of the room all the times that I was suffering.
When I said the kid had a heart, you said you had it? When did you pick it up?
Oh, I just thought that'd be the kind of piratical thing to be like, oh yeah, what?
Yeah, I think that's great, but that's the reason why I was like, well, I'm gonna let the kid go, but I'm gonna make him grab it with that charisma check you made, because it sounds like a really good time for you to get it. That's why I gave it to him when he grabbed the boots. But
it's a hell of an ending.
Okay, did you guys enjoy yourselves?
Yeah, it was lots of fun.
Okay. Oh my god, I'm glad it's over. Woo!
That was intense.
It was a little bit intense. I'm a little bit glad there's only 2 of you now, because I could go wild and not worry about delaying everything.
Well, the thing is, with more players, they throw some of the other stuff in the other way, so you get more time to plot and think while they're role-playing with
with more players,
so
I don't get
it's always most intense, and one player is unmanageable.
True. But with 2 players, I could do all the tropes I wanted to do, and I managed to do them all. And Jim Ryan, who's our only watcher right now, enjoyed that, I hope. Because fuck me. You should have played, Jim. Should have played. You missed out, man. Should have played, Jim. You missed out. That's what you get. That's what you get. That's what you get.
I gotta get going. Thanks, guys.
I'm gonna get the fuck out of here because I need to go to bed.
Yeah. All right. See you guys later. Great game.
Okay, guys. Bye.